but maybe that's what hope does to someone. I ask you again, as you approach the trunk of Elida, in your hopeless search for something more than nothing. Do you fear it? This world submerged in blackest ocean. This hope that drives even the wisest of men mad. The notion that no survivors have claimed the success you seek. The tree that holds nothing known to the remainders of mankind, but aberrant secrets that Elida himself dare not utter. Do you fear the world you call home? Because you should.
Between the moments of me repairing other people's items or fulfilling requests, I will spend time reading and trying to understand more about this world, as I am not from here. I was just a normal person getting ready for finals, and something happened. Insert isekai situation.
He looks around and is kind of in a bit of a panic at all the new things, but again, he's just happy he's out of the water. He's over 8 feet tall, but you wouldn't really know it by how he kind of hunches over and tries to make himself small.
In his past, Alfie was a ship's hand. He used to swab the decks of essentially one of the most well-known pirate ships in the world. And he's a bunny person. He's a Lago folk. So that's why he looks like a pussy, is because he's a bunny.
You see there's like a little obstacle course of sorts set up around, and it's just a quick way for this fellow to make some money, because, you know, they're so dexterous, they're so agile that they can, you know, do these cool little tricks and whatnot, and people will throw them, you know, shrimp or little scraps of rock or metal or whatnot. So if it's fine by you, Marco, tell us about yourself.
Can Marco talk shit about the person throwing a rock? Can he, like what's their deal?
Some pieces of junk is begin to shift as the face of a little raccoon pops out and jumps out onto sort of the street of this town that we're in. The raccoon then sits up sort of on his hind legs, looks back and forth, like real quickly, not really paying too much attention, just making sure no one's like there immediately, you know? Not like there's Samuel like around the corner. That would be crazy. And then the raccoon sort of turns into a little dragon guy. He's a kobold. He's a little kobold named Gen.
Sai has been here since they knew that the boat went out. Like, I heard that the gold boat leaves and like goes to the arch route, and immediately was like, all right, where is it? Like, came and like stood in line, and has just kind of been standing here like completely lost in thought for like probably hours, maybe a day, like a long fucking time.
Yeah, no, like the concept of a line has completely dissolved. Everybody, it's a mad dash for the boat right now.
I feel like we should get in the boat.
Gen was on as soon as they extended the boarding plank. Like seconds before that, Gen was already on the boat.
Gen has been on the boat. We have 60.
Marco,
we have 59.
Marco jumps onto just skips walking on the plank, just jumps across and just lands in the boat just to show off.
I walked so leisurely onto the boat that he's number 60.
You're not going to believe this.
Oh my god.
Another nat 20, so that's a 24.
You need to start rolling on
You're right.
the website
I don't
again.
believe this.
You need to send me those dice.
Yeah.
I'll trade you my dice. My physical dice, I don't get anything above a 5.
One of my physical dice is defective, so it was just kind of like a circle. There's no edges.
How did you...
A D infinity.
I put it on the ground, but I'll try to find it.
Nico, tell me, how'd you load your dice so well? Mine doesn't work. Let's see. Who shall begin the fun times? Who shall begin?
I will. I'm always down for a good time.
You're too fun.
You want to have
Go on.
Okay.
Take it. It is your freedom. And your demise. Maybe. Who can say? Who knows these days? And he skips down the hallway, disappearing.
Can we be friends with this person? I would like the hag to get a chance to talk to him.
He had me at. Nah, you're too fun.
Okay. Recap. So last time, very brief recap. We started. Y'all met each other on the town of Flotsam. For one reason or another, you all ended up on the gold boat, the gold ship. And then after a couple days on your voyage, it was besieged by unknown enemy forces, and you were all knocked unconscious, basically. And you woke up, each of you, inside this jail cell. You seem to be the only ones in there, except for that mysterious figure who came and gave you all the keys. So you are now out of your jail cells. How would you like to proceed?
Gen does not leave his jail cell. He's just kind of cowering with every drop of water he hears. Just in the corner.
I like how I gave you the prompt of we're going to be in a world that has been flooded, and three of you were like, can my character be afraid of water?
Look. It's part of me being a kobold. I was in a little cavern before the flooding.
The flooding.
All right. So one of you is refusing to leave your cell. Okay. You check out the other jail cell. It's just empty. It's just a regular jail cell. If there were if there were 7 of you, there would have been another person in there.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
And they took
There is a
Where's
I
my
will
shit?
say there's a loose pair of manacles on the ground. Like they were supposed to be attached to the wall, but just like age and time have kind of eroded the fastening, and not many people have been here, so they have just kind of
Or
fallen
manacles.
to the ground.
I grabbed those.
Like big handcuffs, basically.
I grabbed those.
Okay. So yeah, you can take those.
they took Willow, right?
No,
Willow's here.
Willow's still here.
Oh, I
Thing.
don't know. I don't know.
Does
I
anyone
thought
want
they
to
took
ask
someone.
her my character's name?
Yeah. Sai walks up to Willow's character and is like, I'm glad we're all out. By the way, what's your name?
You can call me whatever you like.
I'm gonna kill myself.
All right, not bad.
All right, Franklin from IT.
Marco goes up to Willow's
Franklin.
character and asks, "Hey, what's your name?"
You can call me whatever
Marco
you like.
leaves. Marco leaves before Willow's character.
So just to kind of put this out there, as the collective, you guys get to come up with a name for Willow's character, because they're an amnesiac, as we have found out, and they do not know.
I see.
He's not Franklin from IT.
Is there a name that you like?
No, you can call him whatever you like.
Fred.
He's not Franklin from IT.
I used to know this guy who was like very like honorable and cool. Can I name you after him?
Sure.
I think
Hello.
Wall Jackson.
Guy Fieri it is.
I think Peanut is a good name.
I was genuinely going for Fred.
Fred.
If I look at the image looks like Fred to me. Like it screams Fred.
Like the YouTuber?
Hey, it's Fred.
No, not that Fred. Just Fred. Like Fred who works in like
IT.
insurance. No, insurance.
Fred
collection.
from IT.
I've never met a Fred in
Jake
IT.
from State Farm.
No, insurance collection, not insurance company.
All right. I guess you settled on Fred.
Fred's a collection agent.
Yes, a tax collector.
Gross.
Is Fred short for anything?
Frederick.
No, that's too simple.
It's short for
is
Fred
short-
from IT.
No,
Frederico.
Fred is short for
Fred
Fred Cycle.
Frederick Stone.
That's just short.
Frederick Slav.
He's just a short guy.
I'm doing math
He's
He's
puzzles
laughing
all
too
the
hard.
time.
Frederick Star.
You know, I
Alfie
actually
Alfie has left. Alfie left.
Okay,
He's
so
gone.
Why?
He's scared.
Fred
feeling
Cycle.
bullied.
I've never heard of strength in numbers.
Okay, let me do some revealing real quick. Okay, so Alfie starts to go down the hallway, and you see this opens up to you.
Holy shit! I want those
Hey,
treasure chests.
God.
Those look like barrels.
They're treasure chests from above.
What?
Yeah,
Ooh.
I know.
God.
For one of us.
Does anyone else think that it's kind of fucked up that they were so sure that they had us under lock and key that they kept their treasure right next to us? Just me?
Oh, it could be our
Kind
stuff.
of makes sense.
Yeah,
They put their most
possessions.
secure things together.
Yeah, have you ever seen a
Aw.
Skyrim jail cell? They just put it right next to the jail cell.
Marco
I
is
would like
also
to-
going to wander with
So
Alfie.
is
Alfie
Frederick's
sees
son.
Alfie sees treasure, and immediately that's all he can think about because he's a pirate.
We love a
Yeah.
dynamic.
All right,
Yeah.
I will.
Yo ho ho.
Yeah. Okay. So I will get to the four of you going down the hallway in a second. Samuel's lingering behind with his trash friend.
Nice friend. Damn. Okay. Alright. I'll have you know I have great
That was
choices of
racist?
friends. Good. Good.
Oh,
We need to get moving.
Samuel. What? Where are we?
No idea. We need to find out. We should probably get moving.
But what
Do
if
you
it
remember-
floods?
Well, I'd say the world has already been doing that, hasn't it?
Yeah.
At least to my knowledge.
Makes it all the more reason to stay where it's safe.
Underground? This, by the way, this is underground. Just to confirm, this is like under something, right? Like there's the
Yeah.
roof.
Yeah.
Okay. Or like not a roof, but a ceiling. Yeah. Underground? 'Cause I
Go
feel like-
go ahead and just based on what you said there, go ahead and roll investigation.
Investigation? I'll investigate. Hold up. I can
Oh,
do
wait,
that.
hang on. I got a. What's my bonus in investigation?
I got a 3.
I got a 20. I got a 20. I got a 20.
Oh.
A nat 20.
You got a nat 20 on investigation.
Did you?
All right.
Yeah.
So Samuel's like, we're probably inside like a church or something. I don't know. Gen is like, no, this is a cave. Like 100%. This is look at the
Yeah.
wall. Look at the walls. This looks like a church. What?
Yeah,
You know what?
this is the safest place I could be. Like, yeah, can't you see the softness of the stone over here? It's like just where I grew up. Of course I want to stay here. This is where it's safe. This is where I know.
But if it floods, this will be the first place that floods, won't it?
What are you talking about? I was in a place just like this when it flooded. I'm all right.
As
How-
you
how
say,
did the place fare, though?
as you say like it's like perfectly safe down here. With your 22 investigation, your nat 20 investigation, you kind of see in your periphery, like on the floor of the cell you're in, it's been like worn away in just from like wear and tear over the years. But specifically in one spot, and it is a very big spot that has been worn away, and it looks. As you look closer at it, you see that it's basically a very faint footprint, but it's like the size of your entire body laying down.
Fake a new number. Can I roll a 1 instead? I mean, nothing.
Alright. So wait, you said a foot? Like on the wall?
No, on the floor. On the
Floor.
Oh, I thought you said on the wall, and I was like, were they standing sideways? Like,
Yeah. I mean, like it's
I-
like it's not like I said, it's very faint. It's not super evident. It's like covered up by like straw and stuff like that. But
I sniff it.
sniff it.
it smells like feet.
You
He
actually
has a
do
foot
smell.
fetish?
You do actually smell something. very, very faintly, but with like your kobold senses kind of like perking up, very faint trace of blood on this footprint.
Okay, all right.
That'll be a $2 subscription.
Okay.
So
This right here, there was a ritual. That's how I know it's warded.
interesting. Can I walk up to like the area that Gen's pointing at?
Yeah,
Can I sense Arcana?
absolutely. Roll Arcana for me.
Let's go. I'm about to roll a second nat 1 in a row.
Hey, you said that our class features haven't come into play yet, right?
No.
I'll get to it. I will get to it.
I rolled
Yeah.
a 9.
So like
you roll a
my
9.
quest feature kind of like works its way into my backstory. How does that work?
I have something planned for you, but we need to get you out of the cell first. So I'll get back to that when it happens.
Okay.
Samuel, with your 9, you don't get like a good sense of Arcana. You know, it's been a couple months, but you're still very new to this world of magic and mystery and whatnot. You know, this was all in your D&D games and your isekai animes and everything. This wasn't real to you until like 6 months ago, and now you're kind of getting more and more in tune with it, and you sense magic. It is not ritualistic. You know that much. You don't know what the magic is, but it was not a ritual.
Oh, I don't have my staff with me, don't I?
No, you do not.
Okay. I was gonna bonk it with my staff, but I can't.
The footprint?
Yeah, I was gonna see if it's like an entrance to like a secret cave thing or something. So I was just gonna bonk it and see if it breaks any magic spells.
I mean, you could.
I can't now. I don't have the staff.
Yeah.
So I just turned again, and I'm like, hey, I just realized something. You don't have to necessarily leave, but we should all get our stuff back, which I think is somewhere in this cave area.
Oh, you're right. I do need to get my. Wait a minute. I have nothing. There's nothing to my name. I've just been living in trash. I'm the trash man.
Oh my god.
What happened to the gold pieces you took from the boat?
Oh, you're right. I have to get those. Got to make sure I get the Dragon Lord all summoned up.
What?
What do you mean dragon?
What?
Okay.
Why did Gen turn into Danny DeVito?
Okay. So as you are,
When he ascended to godhood.
I'm gonna go ahead and move you back just a couple steps here. As you're walking past this cell in particular, again, you hear a voice cry out to you specifically. They call it out in like an animal tongue. So no one else really pays much attention to it. Caroline and Alfie Sai and Alfie kind of tune into it, but they're focused on like, where are they? What now? You very much determined to get out of here, find your gold and whatever, are peeking around every corner looking to where it is because you haven't seen what they do. You hear the person in here kind of like cry out to you. It is a very hoarse cry. And you turn over and you turn around and roll a perception check for me.
Can I also roll a perception check?
You may, yeah.
Okay.
I assume I may not because I'm too far.
Yeah. 20, not that.
It was much funnier to me when
23.
Roll 20 was just showing nothing at all. Again was just like none of my business.
Wait, okay, we're gonna bring it back real quick. Do we get our character, like our traits yet?
Yes, you do.
Okay, we do. 28.
Okay.
I'm
so
assuming we're in darkness.
You are, yes. So with you guys rolling, both of you very high, you peer inside. You see that strung up to the wall in like manacles in a way that feels very wrong because this person does not have like human limbs or humanoid arms. It has wings, and a blood hawk is strung up against the wall in here. and it's black black feathers is kind of dyed red in drops of blood here and there. Its feathers are molting off in certain places. It does not look like it's in good condition. But as it saw you again, as you walked by, it noticed that you were a kobold, and just based on stereotypes of your race, it cries out to you one specific thing. It says, "Finish me."
Is the door unlocked?
You have the keys.
Ooh. Don't mind if I do. I open the door and I immediately snap his neck.
Jen, I want to roll to stop him.
Okay, both of you roll opposed athletics checks.
Okay. Ooh,
I
not great on
roll
athletics.
nat 20. He'll never believe it.
That is a 9.
Oh, wait.
So it's not disadvantage. Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing.
Oh, you just clicked the wrong thing. Go ahead and roll again.
Yeah, okay. Athletics.
Okay. So you try to stop Gen, but Gen, as you've come to learn over the past day, is a very narrow-minded, very straight focused individual. You're like, wait, Gen, stop! And before you can even finish the line, he's already like snapped the bird's neck, basically. Or you said stabbed it. You said stabbed it, right?
I snapped its neck.
Okay, you snapped its neck. Cool.
It's a bloodhawk?
Yes, it is a bloodhawk. So as you snap its neck, you, Sai, and Samuel all notice that kind of like this semi-translucent bluish purple energy kind of spews out of the bird from all aspects, from all angles, and shoots directly into your torso. And you just it just like kind of emanates around you and then dissolves.
Is Gen Ori?
What'd you say?
Is Gen supposed to be from Ori?
No, Gen is from Shantae, which this does not happen in Shantae, but
Oh, okay. I was about to say, what the fuck?
Yo,
Remember that time?
Ori just killed its owl companion.
Remember the time in Shantae when Shantae snapped the bird's neck?
Gen, go ahead and roll a insight check on yourself with advantage.
Okay. Advantage. Insight. Ooh.
You gained something from what you just did, and you don't fully understand it, but something changed inside of you just now.
I kind of like look in the cage. And I'm like, what? Why'd you do that?
Oh, it's something that all of us Gennies can do. I come from a long line of Gennies. Remember? I was telling you about this.
So you snap birds' necks?
Yeah, it's sort of like a ritualistic thing. Check this out. And I transform into like a baby dinosaur, which all it means for me is I grow like 2 inches and lose the use of my arms. Check it out. This is my first one.
How do I get out of here?
Fred, we gotta go. We gotta get out of here. Fred, man, we gotta leave.
Does Alfie see
Which
this?
dinosaur is it? Are you specifically modeled after?
I'm specifically like an infant Tyrannosaurus or something.
I just look at him like, what?
Basically, I still look exactly like Gen, but I have tiny arms.
Marco is gonna ask. So does that mean you've snapped an infant T-Rex's neck before?
We grew him over in my colony.
Now, hold on. I have questions.
This took so many turns.
Colin, question.
On the evolution of this nation.
Does Alfie see this at all?
Yeah, I mean, it's a dinosaur. How do you not?
Yeah, Alfie's hiding in the cell. I don't know how he got in, but he got in.
Wait, you
It's a
mean the cell
dinosaur, but
here
mind
or
you,
here?
I
No, it's
grew
tiny.
2 inches and I lost the use of my arms, so like I don't know what there is to hide from.
So it looks more like you're playing charades than it is you transformed into a T-Rex.
Alfie's terrified regardless.
Yeah. So
Like,
Alfie's
on my character sheet, I wrote dinosaur and then in parentheses infant.
So Alfie is cowering over here behind Marco and Fred.
Like behind this chest. I know it doesn't show it, but he's like behind the chest.
Well, you can't.
Hi.
Okay, so I can't have you inside that cell. Go ahead and roll investigation. You, Marco, and Fred can all roll investigation on the cell bars, or if you want to try perceive inside the cell or something.
Can I help someone?
Yeah, you can give me.
What
Can
is
I roll as well?
15 plus 4 is 19.
15 plus 4 is 9. Is that to investigation?
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled. You're not gonna believe this. A 0.
Marco is very distracted by Gen's tiny arms. They're hilarious to him.
His arms shrunk.
Alfie, what you noticed with your 19 to investigation is the keys that you have don't work on this cell for whatever reason.
That's an investigation right there. That required a lot of thinking.
Can I just squeeze myself through the bars?
Again, it's kind of like the crosshatched bars that it's like tiny little squares that you can see through. It's not like
I'm a bunny, man.
yeah.
I'm a bunny.
Can Sai just sort of osmose through the cell bars?
No.
All right, in that case, then Alfie's gonna run into this wall as hard as he fucking can because he just doesn't see it because he's terrified and knock himself out.
Okay, Alfie is now unconscious.
I see.
Can I take damage from that?
You know what? You ran so fast and so hard that it just
You didn't feel it. You didn't feel it.
bypassed damage and just went like completely like blocked out any consciousness.
You actually non-lethaled yourself. You have 0 health.
Fred, do you want to do any investigation or perception on this cell in particular? And Sai, did you also say that you rolled something for it?
Oh yeah, I rolled a 12. I didn't say anything because it was much worse than everyone else's.
Not worse than mine.
Should I roll for anything or no?
If you want.
Okay. What do I roll? Insight?
Do perception or investigation. Your choice. Okay, 12 to
Fantastically
investigation.
mediocre roll for a fantastically mediocre person.
So
Good job,
these
Fred.
these treasure chests aren't actually treasure chests. I'm just using them to denote things. You see that your stuff is hung up in this cell, which I guess Alfie would have seen too, but he is now not with us anymore. Rest his soul.
My character really just died.
You see 5 sets of just like general like you see some of Fred's like leather armor and Marco's sling and stuff like that.
You guys, my
that's
fish are in
naked.
here.
Oh, your fish.
I guess to take the moment away from that cell, is the bird still here?
It's dead, but yeah.
Yeah. Can I go up to it and like?
He's gonna eat the bird.
No, I'm not. I just wanted to see the status of the bird because I wasn't there when like they saw the bird. I just saw the bird get killed.
Yeah.
I
So
want to make a note as Samuel is walking in to check on the bird. Gen just like walks on, ignoring everything around there.
It's a bloodhawk. It was a bloodhawk. It's now a corpse. Its neck vertebrae have been completely detached. It's deceased.
Okay, I was just checking to see if it was like a normal bloodhawk. I wanted to see basically if Ken just murdered.
Roll insight. Roll insight.
I'll just be like, yo, Ken straight up just murdered someone in cold blood.
19. You could tell from the way that the bird looks and how Gen was behaving and everything that went on there. The bird wanted that to happen. The bird wanted to die. It was in pain. It was suffering. And it just asked somebody to put it out of its misery.
Stop trying to make us feel better about
No.
You got it.
It also you
I was
with
a
your
vegetarian for 2 months in 8th grade. I don't abide by this.
with your 19 in insight, you also tell it did not want to be eaten.
What was that supposed to mean?
How did you know that?
I'm kidding.
No,
I'm kidding, but
Hey, there was a vat of oil in the
blood.
You mean to tell me we can't save money in this?
The bloodhawk actually had its last will and testament was actually in its pocket. The only thing on it was that it didn't want to be eaten.
I just look at the bloodhawk and I'm like, it would have saved so much money, but okay. I actually take a look around the cell. Are there any since I noticed that there's a bunch of like markings on it denoting like weapons being used on it for cruelty? Are there any weapons in the cell?
there are not. There is one, like you wouldn't really call it a weapon. It was just kind of used to, assault, torture this poor bird. It's just like a wooden plank, like a 2x4, basically.
I already got a whacking stick, so that's not going to help. All right, if there's nothing else in this cell of like note, I'm gonna just head down and look for my stuff.
Yeah.
Last question.
Yeah.
Last question. How fresh were the markings? I want to know if that this happened recently.
Like the
there's guards
wounds on the bird?
Yeah. Are guards recently here?
So you can tell that there are some semi-fresh markings, like within the past few days, maybe up to a week. However, just a general overview of the body, those were not the only wounds. This bird has been here a while and has been suffering for a while.
Okay, that sucks. Rest in peace. But no guards are coming in the next minute or so. So I'm gonna just move on.
And as you move down, Samuel, you notice as you peer inside the cell where everyone's like looking at their stuff, your stuff is not there.
Damn, that's a damn shame, isn't it? I just look like, hey, where my shit? Alright, okay. Guess my stuff ain't there. That's cool.
You know what I just realized?
Anyone have some spare clothing? I
No.
kind of don't like being in rags.
You get used to it eventually.
I just realized that because I'm unconscious, nothing else is going to get revealed because I didn't see anything.
This is true.
Oh, you mean on this side? Or
Yeah.
Oh no, I can do that. Hold up. I just move forward looking for places to find my stuff. Is there any stuff on this side?
There's not. This is like there's like a wall.
This is a wall?
Yeah, that's a
Oh.
wall.
Right here.
Yeah. So
Get out.
yeah,
That's
so
right there.
yeah.
I couldn't see that.
Yeah.
Well then.
yeah. So you look down this section here, and what I will reveal is thus. Boom. There's kind of like a guard dining area basically. Again, the guards haven't been here for a while, so it's like a lot of leftover scrap from meals long past, like some moldy bread and stuff like that.
Yeah. No meat.
Yeah, but from what you can tell, just
Why
looking
would
at this,
there
they're
be-
not super. They're nobody's nearby. And I'm actually going to reveal a little bit more of a section at the end of this hallway. At the end of the hallway, there is a door.
A door. Is it closed or open?
It's closed.
Is there a window peering through it or anything?
Just a solid wood door.
Solid wood door. Okay.
I start wandering over to the door.
Hey, again, before we open that door, you want to check for any stuff here? And also, is Gen's stuff here?
Gen's
I
stuff.
just remembered I didn't grab any gold. It was fake, remember?
The gold was fake.
Yeah, the whole boat. I can tell.
Did you?
I distinctly remember when I did a roll in the last session, I actually confirmed it was real gold. I don't know if I told Gen. So I'm just gonna be like, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
Gen,
I mean, like,
Gen's actually just really bad at being a kobold. He just doesn't know what gold is.
Well, how do you think he ended up here?
How could gold float anyway? Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. I reassure myself. I'm like, yeah. I'm gonna roll perception for any items in this area, be it daggers or cheese or meat.
You are free to. I am also going to roll a dice.
I guess there's no cheese if there's no meat. But
All
like,
right, nothing happens right now.
oh, you rolled a dice.
I did, yeah.
So my insight check that just happened now implies that there's stuff that's going on. Perception. I perceive. Okay, I'm switching to norm.
With a 9 in perception, again, just scraps of food. No, like, nothing really. It's just, like, people have been here before. They haven't been here for a while.
Damn, no weapons, no nothing.
A history check, very interesting.
That was just checking. I don't have the option to change to like advantage, disadvantage.
If you click the settings cog next to your spells, and on the top right where it says roll queries, instead of
always
advantage toggle, it should be always. From always roll advantage, it should be advantage toggle.
Yeah. That was something that just randomly popped up in Sam's campaign, so I had no idea. Yeah. Gotcha.
Do you wanna do a history check since you rolled?
No, I do wanna like. I don't know if this falls under the investigation before, but I do want to like check it. Is there any way to like get into this area?
It does have a key hole. You got a 0 with investigation, but you know even anyone could see that. It does have a keyhole. Your keys just don't.
No, hold on. A 0 to investigation does not mean anyone can see that.
I got a 15 perception.
A 15 perception. Again, you kind of just see the same things that we've established. Your stuff, except for Samuel's, is all in this cell. I have the wrong thing. Come on. All in this cell. This is a little dining area with some scraps of food and not much else.
Okay.
I turn back from the hallway and like I yell out
and Alfie is fully unconscious. You notice that as well.
I yell out to the
Can I
group,
try to do a medicine check to get Alfie back up?
You 100% can, and I would, I would like you to.
You just spore Alfie.
That's a 13.
Okay, Alfie, you get some like gross like dripping wall cell water and kind of like sprinkle it in his face to like and like give him a little like taps like Alfie, come on, Alfie.
Yeah,
and
I'm like, come on, man.
He is very dazed.
It's on this side of the veil.
Yeah.
Do I roll a con save to see how fucked up I am from that?
No, it wasn't enough dirty cell water to like poison you or anything.
Okay. No, I meant like if I have a concussion.
Oh no. Like I said, he somehow bypassed all damage and you just went
It was all fear-based.
Yeah. You actually didn't even hit the wall. You just fell stone. You just fell like unconscious before you hit the wall.
Beautiful. So the wall did nothing.
I just yell out to the group, hey, there's a hallway down here with the door. I don't know if you guys have the key for the stuff, but if not, we should probably go down the doorway. Oh, does anyone here like have good like stealthing and not getting caught?
Oh baby. Oh, baby, what do you need me to do?
So, as you say, does anybody here have good stealthing? Sai just gets like this twinge in the back of their mind. It's like, I don't know why, but I think I'm suddenly like the best stealther to ever stealth.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm feeling a little sneaky, a little mischievous today. What do you want me to do?
Yeah, I just kind of pause for a bit. I'm like, okay, so you mean like actually sneaky or like Frederick sneaky over there?
I don't know. Let's find out.
All right, positive thoughts. We just need to check what's behind the door before we all go buck wild.
Yeah, okay.
I rolled a 19 also.
I can take care of that for you.
A 19 to stealth.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
I got a 26.
A 26 to
Okay.
stealth. Yeah. So if you would like to go with Alfie, you rolled high enough as well. But Sai, like you're like, hey, Sam was like, hey, does anybody here do stealth? And Sai's like, oh, I'm really good at stealth. And Samuel's like, who said that? Where'd they go?
That's okay, buddy.
I'm just in a sneaky mood, and like you hear like a voice echoing off the walls, you cannot pinpoint where it came from.
Like, well, wherever you are, please check behind the wood door and report back to us before we go buck wild in that room.
All right.
And I turn to
Can I...
understand, and I'm like, you feeling lucky or feeling stealthy over there, bud?
So I imagine you go through the door now.
Yeah, I
okay.
sneak through the door.
You sneak through the door.
Is the
The
door
first
open?
thing, the door does open. Yeah, it's unlocked.
Whoa! How did this happen? I've been looking for the handle all over the place.
The first thing that you see immediately is you enter into like a small, like kind of, what's the word for it? Like just kind of like a middle room that connects to a bunch of other rooms. There's a door to your north.
A threshold.
A corridor?
Corridor, kind of, yeah. There's a door to your north, a door to your south, and the door you just came from. And then there's like this little stairway that leads to what you can tell is a bigger room on the left here.
Can I do a quick check on all the rooms to make sure it's safe for everyone else to come in?
You may.
I'll go south.
I'll say with your 20, what do you say, 26? A 26 to stealth, you can just like peek inside and see what's in there and not like worry about anything.
Okay.
Does my 19 pass also,
Should I-
or would I get caught immediately?
I'm going to say you should probably leave this up to Sai.
So do you want me to roll like perception?
Yeah, roll perception and tell me what door you're perceiving.
Okay, that is a 15.
Okay.
I kind of wanted to like poke into all of them.
Yeah,
and just make
yeah.
sure
But just
that it's
tell me
safe.
tell me which one you're doing first.
I'll do south.
Okay, you're doing the south one.
Yeah, south side for life.
South side.
Southside. That's where I got my associate's degree.
You see this fella in here. With your 15 perception, he is asleep. He is snoring very loudly. You're shocked you didn't hear it through the door. But this guy is asleep. You can kind of tell from the look of everything in here that this is the warden's office. You see that there's like a row of cell keys on the wall. There are some quote unquote prizes he has collected from prisoners, such as like fingers and clothes.
There's a whole
and stuff
nest
like
egg in
that.
there.
Okay, that's. I like slowly shut the door and I gesture to Alfie like, we should not. Let's just stay out of it. That's a bad door.
Alfie just nods and is very scared.
That door is godless.
Yeah. Okay.
There's what?
So that's it. You just see
Godless.
you see the warden in there, or wait, who you assume to be the warden, and
Hey, whoever this is, they have really nice hair.
Did I see any of good treasures in there?
you didn't see any. The only thing in there that was like treasury would be the keys.
Ooh.
Was this like a Magellan
Did I
type?
grab the keys?
You can make a move to grab the keys. You gotta give me a sleight of hand check. You're still stealthing, but
Okay.
With advantage.
I
What do you
will.
guys
I will
think?
give you a. I will give you a DC 10 to get the key that you're looking for. If it's below a 10, you will drop the keys, and I will roll to see if he wakes up.
Okay. I got this. Sleight of hand is 4, and we're still in darkness, yes?
Yes, we are still in darkness.
So that's plus 9 total, which makes the
So you need to roll a 1.
15.
Okay. Okay. So you get the keys. This key ring that you have collected is more filled out than the one you had before.
I take it and I like tuck it under like the spines in that like kind of look like shaggy hair. I just kind of shove them like in my head area and they just kind of stay in there.
Yeah.
And it muffles the sound.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I check this north door?
You absolutely may. Yeah, roll me another perception for the north door this time.
Will do. That is going to be a 20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20, cool. With a dirty 20, you can
Very dirty.
Yeah, there's nobody in this one. There is a fire going at the end of the room in like a fireplace that you can just hear the faint crackling of the fire. And you also notice another treasure chest at the like collection of things at the end of the room.
Can I see what they are?
You can tell with your dirty 20, that it's Samuel's staff and scrap metal.
Okay, I'll wait for them to come through to go grab that.
Mm-hmm.
In the west, is there anyone in the west? Another perception check.
I think it's open enough. So again, no people that you have to worry about. A very empty prison. Seems a little odd to you guys.
I gesture for everyone to come in, and I point at Sam, and then I point at like the room to the north, and I'm like, "Your shit's in there."
Can we see you?
Yeah. Do you drop stealth?
I like gesture at the door to the south, and I'm like, I do like this weird like fucking. You know how sometimes when people are stoned, they do charades for no real reason. Like I do like the like emotion where it's like I'm a giant, and then I'm like, but I'm asleep.
Yeah.
So Sokka.
Yeah, pretty much.
So during that time, I actually wanted to talk to Marco. Just be like, "What's up?"
Oh, hey, what's up? What's your name? I didn't catch it before.
Yeah, it's Samuel. You can call me Sam. What about you?
Sam, I'm Marco.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
So
nice
I guess we all came in from because I saw you at the boat. You were with the one person. You helped out like the one like. Oh man, I forgot the name of the race again.
Furbolg.
For Psy.
Oh, Cytokin.
Cytokin. Like you helped out with the Cytokin.
Did I? I helped out Fred and Alfie.
Yeah, it would have been either Alfie or the Furbolg.
Oh.
Yeah.
There was one person that was like that trying to jump onto the boat.
That was
I forgot
Fred.
who it was. That was Fred. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just say yeah. Thanks. You have any recollection for anything that happened up until this point? Because I can barely remember what went on when like the boat started getting attacked.
After those guys boarded, I was knocked out, and then I kind of just woke up. Kind of just right before that guy waltzed in and started being a little weird.
Then after that, we get motioned by Sai, and so as I assume we're both walking, or I guess all three of us. I just look to the back for you two, and I'm like, "You guys got weapons?"
My weapons, I imagine, would be in the chest right next to us.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I should specify more. You guys good with a weapon? Is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Good with much.
All right, we'll work on it, and then
Okay.
we just walk our way over. Hey,
Wait,
so Sai
wait.
pointed to my stuff being up there, so I guess I'll go north.
Marco isn't good at charades, so he's just like, so what's all the
Dude. There's a sleeping giant in there.
Okay.
Dude's fucking massive, my guy.
I see that now.
But we have someone who can turn into a dinosaur, so.
A dinosaur that is the same height with just smaller
You
arms.
bank on that.
Hey,
No
cool.
offense, Jen.
Jen blushes.
Jen, that's your name? Jen. See if you can snap his neck.
Jen sort of peers into the
No,
room.
I grabbed Gen. I grabbed Gen.
Something I should have elaborated on. That guy obviously looks pretty massive. He is much bigger than the image on screen is showing. Just with the map, I had to like fit him into that room. But you could not you could not possibly get your arms around his neck. Like
I grabbed Gen.
Okay, maybe Gen isn't strong enough to snap it, but Alfie.
I'll grab anyone who tries to go in that room. I'm not dying for you motherfuckers. I just met you.
I love how you picked Alfie the rabbit as opposed to Fred the half giant.
Did you see the feats of strength Alfie has performed so far?
Yeah, falling unconscious without getting hit.
Now is that because Alfie's really weak or really strong? Think about that.
Really strong.
Wait, what?
Anyway, I go north to the northern north, and I find the Indies. No one? That was a good reference. Alright, fuck up.
You get your stuff back. You have your staff, your scrap armor.
I was gonna see if there's anything special in the room first before grabbing my stuff.
Just a nice little fireplace.
Damn,
there's a poker for the fire if you want that.
Hey yo, I go grab my stuff. And then after I grab my stuff, I grab the poker and leave it in the fire for like a hot minute.
Okay.
While he's doing that, can Alfie go grab his shit?
Yeah. So if you guys want to, you can head back, and I won't make you like move all the way back. I'll just say that you collectively decided to go back and grab your stuff.
I retrieve my things, which are fish.
You got your fish, yeah.
Alfie looks like he really wants one of the fish.
Alfie looks
Ed
terrified.
doesn't notice.
No, Alfie knows what fish are. If these were like bigger than Frederickson, then Alfie would be scared of the fish. But
That's a good question. What is the size of Alfie? What's your height?
Alfie is like, how tall is Alfie? I think Alfie's like 4'11".
Okay. Did not get
My
that from your
little-
character picture.
I thought you were going to say, like, you're 2 feet tall.
Alright, it's really funny. I just thought that like, oh, okay, Alfie's then like 2 feet tall.
Yeah, I also thought that.
Yeah, but it's all good. If you're 4'11", so you're like normal size. Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Alfie is the size of a 7th grader.
So you're like oh my god, you're like the dude from Rise of the Guardians, the Easter Bunny.
Yeah.
You should just use that as your picture. Actually, no, this one's funny.
No,
Use
this one works better
This one's
because
funnier.
it conveys
Yeah.
Alfie's terrified state at all moments.
Exactly.
I didn't reveal
Alfie locks on.
I didn't reveal it before because you didn't officially go into this room, but I will just say with Caroline or Sai snooping around and y'all milling about, you eventually head in here. In this room, you notice on the table, as opposed to like food scraps and everything, there are some ingredients. It kind of looks like somebody was cobbling some stuff together in like a alchemic sort of way.
Do I see any mushrooms?
Are they
Can I make a
edible?
bomb? Can I make a bomb?
You can't make a bomb. No.
Are you sure?
There are
Like
there are
Fish stew.
there are some
roll
mushrooms.
to make a
There are
bomb?
some toadstools.
Did you just say there were some mushrooms?
There are some toadstools. Yeah.
Can I tell what kind they are?
Yes. You can tell that they are non-toxic. They are not poisonous mushrooms. However, their spores can be used to create a paralyzing agent.
Can I take them?
You can't.
Okay.
Can I make a paralyzed bomb?
There's no gunpowder or anything.
Can I make gunpowder?
To make the spores come out.
Yeah.
Fine.
Fred just pulls out some gunpowder from his pocket.
Who
I am going to roll a dice again.
who was
Oh,
the
no.
archer?
Very
again?
interesting. Very interesting stuff indeed. You hear some stirring going on in the other room.
Now, when you say some stirring,
Some like
Cooking?
and like some stuff like shuffling around.
Okay, guys, we should
Why did
go.
we hear that,
We should
but
go.
not the snoring?
Listen.
you don't hear the yawn. You feel it. It rumbles.
Yeah.
The whole floor.
Thank you.
Hey,
Um,
you guys, I kind of stole that dude's keys, so we should leave before he figures out they're gone.
Did you guys get your stuff?
Yes,
Alfie
they
just
did.
goes, what if we lock him in?
Okay.
Does that door have a lock on it?
His door was not. His door was just another one of these like plain wooden doors.
Yeah. we
Question,
should
how do you fit
make
through the
sure
door?
so.
Don't worry
Like, how
about
big
it.
is this?
Don't
Yeah, I was
worry.
gonna say, how big is this door?
Hey, Colin. I have
He could
manacles.
transform
Manacle
into an
door.
infant dinosaur.
You can't manacle
well.
the door.
Ah, come on.
I mean, I don't know how you would. Like, what are you attaching the manacle to? It's a flat wooden door.
Oh, all right, whatever. No doorknob? Nothing?
No, it's like one of those like kitchen doors that like just swings open, basically.
Oh,
Yeah.
lame.
Yeah. So there's a door up here, and then there's another one of those simple wooden doors at the bottom. Who is the archer? Yeah, Alfie.
All right,
Okay.
I'll say at this point, I have finished like changing into my like scrap metal armor gear. And-
Samuel, make a perception check where you are.
Where I am,
Yeah.
like perceive where I am. I feel like I'm in the room next to the fireplace.
No, like
but-
make a perception check for the room that you were currently in. 11.
an 11.
You didn't really
Think about it.
notice them before, and you can't really like understand how this fits into the architecture of the room, or the whole complex as a whole. But you notice on the walls there are like divots, basically, like stuff where for the most part it's just the standard like cobblestone wall, but then there are parts where it's just the dirt. The stone has been torn away and like these little gaps here and there.
I kind of look at it for a bit as I'm changing, and I'm like, oh, so would this be like a place like you could fit like a torch holder to, or is it like the whole wall?
No,
vertically?
it looks like very soft dirt.
I mean like the size of the divot essentially is what I'm asking.
Oh,
Is it,
it's you can, but it's much bigger than that.
Okay.
Sai goes back to Samuel and is like, bro, we gotta go. We gotta go now. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get the fuck out of here. Come
Hey,
on.
you notice how there's a lot of like evenly spaced dirt holes in the wall?
It's freaky. Can I do a perception check?
You can, yeah.
Okay, what is this? Plus 10? That's 22.
Plus 10.
Yeah, she thrives in darkness.
Okay.
Dark?
They, sorry. Or I guess Sai. So Sai thrives in darkness, and
Well, Sai's a he, they. Only
Sai-
because
okay.
I accidentally said he.
oh, okay. Thank you for the clarification. I appreciate it. Yeah. So you said 22. With that perception check, I guess it should have been an Arcana roll, but there's like some magic.
I can do
over-
Arcana. I think Arcana will also be.
I'll
Let me
just
do
I'll just
Arcana
take I'll
instead.
just take your high perception as an Arcana because I think
Let me see. Because Arcana would be -5. That'd be a 17.
okay, that's still fine. There is a magical presence over these divots in particular that kind of you see the dirt sinking into the middle and then reappearing on the outskirts, and it kind of looks like quicksand, but sideways.
Huh.
So or
Can I stick my finger in it?
Your finger goes completely through the wall without any pressure whatsoever. And you figure out just by piecing together from the layout of this place that your finger has poked through into the cell, the empty cell from before.
Huh.
Oh, you mean like here?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Not like on this side. Okay, cool.
Interesting.
Can I take my poker that's been like resting in the fire for a bit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bet.
I still think we should leave now.
Yeah,
I
that's why I grabbed
agree.
it. That's why I grabbed it. I'm like, okay, we're going. So I have a staff in one hand and a poker in the other.
Okay.
All right.
So
I'm going to
get
make
out of
another
there.
roll now. Ooh. You hear just like a thick, deep rumbling emanating throughout the halls of this jail cell.
Oh,
Sai tries to like stealth again and just goes, get out. Come on, you guys, get out.
Here's get out and immediately does as he is told. What here?
That is a door that you did not inspect.
I think that's the door that Alfie goes towards.
Alfie gets to that door. Roll an Arcana check.
Alfie straight dies when he gets to the
door. 17?
There is a powerful series of magics on this door. There is a keyhole. You can just tell that it doesn't matter what key you have. No key will work on this door, or at least none that you have at the moment.
I just have to leave Roll20 real quick.
Okay.
Yeah,
It is overlaid with a lot of different powerful magics that you have absolutely no capability of breaking through at this moment in time.
What about the other door in the room?
The other door is another just wooden swinging door.
So after hearing the gurgle or whatever, I was just like, all right, well, stealth to the window then, and I run up to this spot here. Do I also notice from the Arcana, like, do I have to do my own Arcana roll?
Alfie just conveys it to you, like, we ain't getting through this one.
Don't worry about it, Alfie. And I put the poker down and I hold my staff with two hands, and I hit it.
It doesn't budge whatsoever.
I'm like, hold up. Why I put magic in this staff? Hold up. Second time's the charm.
Ow.
I hit it again. This time, I'm gonna put some magic into it.
Yeah, let's make some large, noisy clanging.
It's okay. What are they gonna do? Follow us? We gonna be out. We gonna be done. Don't worry about it. The stairs are right there. All right, are those stairs? I turn.
No,
to look at
that's just like like a platform basically.
So I straight up thought they were stairs running up and hitting that. And I just turned. I'm like, yo, we could just take the stairs. Those aren't stairs. Those aren't stairs.
Alfie books it.
We book it now.
Okay. So in this final room, if I can expose it.
Just expose the whole thing.
Okay. Yeah. One other like little area. Immediately, Samuel, just like as soon as you enter the room, you see one of those dirt divots on the wall again that connects right to the what was the warden guy's cell.
Hey, Alfie, awfully close to that wall there. Best not be near it.
All right, I'm going to roll a d4. Alfie, pick a number.
Can you roll it and then we'll say it at the same time?
Sure. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, 4.
2.
Okay, you are safe. You are safe. One of the massive hands of the warden bursts through the wall and like smashes the side of the wall next to you. And you like it like brushes your ears, but does not like actually hit you. You were like just barely short enough to be out of this reach. And it's like clambering around on the side of the wall, like just this base, what to you looks like a disembodied hand, like looking around, grabbing on the floor and stuff. And you hear the groaning again.
And so I think it might cut off or something.
Oh, I did
It was part of the
I did a
effect.
roar, and I think it peaked the mic.
I heard like water sounds.
I heard
Yeah, no,
That was a pretty cool voice
It's
modifier.
little-
I was gonna say,
I'm
it
sorry, I
sounded
was drinking.
Oh. I thought that was
Just a reminder
Colin.
for all you
I
gamers
also
out
thought that
there.
was fun.
Drink
Oh, wow.
water.
Sorry,
The
say hi.
clipping really made me think that they were just like gulping shit down. All right, this is music. Where did it come from?
That's Aaron's Berserk theme, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I thought it was fitting.
Interesting.
Wait, somebody else heard that?
Yeah, we all heard
It's
it.
a little bit
so
loud.
scared.
Alright, so we go through this door, right?
Now, hold on.
So that is
Before-
the only remaining door.
Colin, it is a little bit loud.
It's loud. Okay, I'll turn it down.
Well, I don't know. Oh wait, you can turn it down?
Yeah, I think. Did that do anything for you
Turn it
guys?
to like 1/10 of the
Roll
power.
20 in
Yeah.
one ear and
Yeah.
then Discord in the other ear.
That's much better. That's much better.
Don't really like Aaron Yeager, so yeah, let's get that out of here.
Okay.
Can Alfie's just upon seeing this, instead of screaming, I think he goes into a zone where he's kind of like passed out, but he just runs. Like he blacks out, but he doesn't. Like he's not incapable of moving.
Yeah.
He just doesn't. He's not gonna remember this ever.
Through this last door, you see a door, and there is faint sunlight glintering through the bottom of the door.
Alfie will drop kick the shit out of the door.
I want to try all the keys. If your drop kick doesn't work.
Alfie, roll just a flat d20.
Well,
It's really quiet
Yeah.
on my end, and I want to make sure the stream picks it up. So I think you guys should be able to turn it down on your end if it's too loud.
I'll just
How do we
turn it
down?
up on Discord.
How would
Go
I do that?
to volume mixer on like your
Just
Windows
on,
machine.
yeah, and just
Yeah.
turn down.
If Alfie fails,
just
can
turn Google Chrome.
Yeah, if
down.
Alfie fails, you're free to try to bust it down as well. But yeah, Alfie, just roll me a flat d20.
Flat D20?
Yeah.
Hey, you're not gonna believe this. I got a 19.
That is
I'm so
that is
pissed.
perfect. Roll damage, which would just roll another d20. Honestly,
Okay. 11.
that is enough. You drop kick this door with your big flat bunny feet, and it like just pops basically full off its hinges, and the sunlight bursts through.
I like to imagine the door was just unlocked and actually just it just opens
the door
the
was
door.
open.
And now let me move you to your.
wait, hold
right.
up before we do that. Because I'm still back in this room, right?
Oh, if you want to be. I mean, there's a hand like reaching and grabbing around.
Yeah, that's what I was. So, can I do an inspection on the hand before I do it? I want to make a move before I do it.
I also want to do
It
an
definitely
investigation.
belongs to the giant in the
Obviously,
Or
but
perception.
Yeah, you can do an investigation and perception.
investigation. Sure, investigation is more what I want to do.
This hand belongs to the giant in the other room.
Okay. So the giant's the warden, right?
Correct.
Is the hand? So you said the hand looks like it's reaching for something on the ground.
Yeah.
Do I
It,
notice what it's trying to reach for?
you could tell immediately it was reaching for you guys. Now that it has failed at that, it reaches for a set of something on the wall that you can't quite make out. It really just looks like a giant thimble.
Can I? Oh, I was gonna ask. While it's on the ground reaching for something, can I slide the now still iron hot poker on the ground?
Sure. You want to just leave it on the ground and hope that
Right.
Yeah.
And he picks it up. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
nat 20
I
on
will-
perception.
Yeah.
I-
We'll
I
get to
like
that.
that.
We'll get to that in a second.
That's some suck shit. I like that.
Oh God, what do I even do for this? Give me a sleight of hand check for the poker so that you can put it down without him grabbing you.
Okay, sure. I mean, I can just yeet across the room, but sleight of hand. Got a -1 to that. That's okay. Oh, I still got a 17.
Okay,
though, so-
17. Yeah, you put it down like kind of right in the path, right as his hand passes by, so it's not gonna risk grabbing you, and it's just kind of laying there. He's still like fiddling around on in like the corner of the room, like over here for those things on the wall, which Jeff notices with a 20 nat 20 to perception. It is reaching for. These things are definitely worn items. Like I said, one looks like a giant thimble, and one looks like a gnarly hook, kind of like a pirate's hook almost.
A thimble.
Interesting.
What's a thimble?
A thimble
It's a
is
thimble.
something you wear on your
Needle not to
fingers.
hit your hand.
Yeah,
Make sure you don't poke yourself.
yeah.
Huh?
You wear it on
When
your
you're
hand while
stabbing?
sewing, so that when you're like putting the needle through, you don't stab your fingers.
Hey Sam, have you ever played Monopoly?
Yeah.
It's the trash can. in
It's the
Monopoly.
trash can.
I don't know what.
Like the little icon that you like the token that you can play as that looks like an upside down trash can.
I never mind. I don't know. You guys lost me. It's okay. It's okay. We'll figure it out. How do you spell
Actually,
it?
to be fair, I think they did get rid of the thimble at some point because the youth don't know what a thimble is.
Thimble.
A weird
Thimble.
thing to
Okay. Okay, that's what it is. A thimble.
Yeah.
I thought you said fimble, and I was like, "What's a fimble?" Cool. We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
And I mean, with your perception, like, there's really not much else to see. You know, it's the giant's hand reaching through this magical dirt in the side of the wall, and it's reaching over for its stuff.
Did it pick up my iron?
I will roll.
While I'm kind of like backing up as I'm doing this, so I can also escape.
Yeah, I'm going to roll a D10. If this lands on, we'll say 6 through 10, it gets damaged. If it's a 1 through 5, it does not receive any damage from the thing.
Cool.
That is a 6. That is a 6. So it does get stabbed by your fiery poker on the ground. And it is going to take some damage. We'll just say it's this. I don't know how much that would count for. We'll just say this much. Okay, cool. So it, you hear another like cry out in pain, which apparently Discord won't let me do for you. But yeah, its hand is like now seared and everything. It grabs the stuff off the wall, finally finding it, and yanks its hand back into the other side.
Yeah. With that, I run out.
Okay, cool. So y'all run out into this place. This is the entrance to the jail that you were just in. The door being right
Cool.
over here. And as somebody like Gen is trying to escape, is the perfect time for me to introduce a unique mechanic to this campaign.
Can I take 2 seconds while we're doing this
Yes.
and like do an object interaction?
What object interaction are you going to do?
I want to grab half of Alfie's arrows and like stab them into the mushrooms I got so that they have like paralytic spores on them.
Oh. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, you can absolutely do that.
Cool.
Okay, so
arrow up in this bitch.
So you now have paralyzing arrows, which is sicko. I will say that with the mushroom, the small quantity of mushrooms that were on the table, of your crossbow bolts, you have 3 that are paralyzing.
I was gonna say 5, but alright, I'll take 3.
Yeah. Okay, so as you guys are running out and about, just a general overview of what this place looks like. You have the cave that you were just in that leads to the buried jail. And then there's this pathway that runs up along the outskirts of it, and a little railing here. And you can't quite see what's over in this area, even though I did not put Fog of War over there, but whatever.
I think Alfie is both shocked and terrified of the fact that we're on land, so he thinks he's either in hell or in purgatory. Definitely not heaven.
You hear another cry out from the jail, and like another roar, And as that roar comes out from the cliff edge, kind of like up here, you see, if I can get the right color, you see vines spring out of the ground and latch themselves onto this railing, like right over here. They are much more tightly connected than I'm drawing them here, basically forming a barrier. You cannot cross this, a magical vine barrier to prevent escape.
Who has something sharp?
I have dagger. A dagger.
Hot iron.
I have a hammer. The best of which is
Since this
probably-
does constitute a unique mechanic, I will introduce it here and now. These are vines of Elida. These are long vines that creep over the thresholds to extremely tainted spots of the tree of Elida. These are spots where like the malice, the villainy, the anger is so potent that Elida seeks to close them off and prevent further access from that being or that creature that is emanating such ill will. They will bend toward the malevolence, but they cannot bend away from it. So if you're on the outside, you may enter, but if you're on the inside, you cannot get out, forming a one-way barrier to extremely difficult encounters.
A boss room.
You might say that.
I look at the vines. A boss room. Damn it.
I look down at Sam and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
As I
Nothing.
get there, does an option show up at the bottom of my screen that says "Traverse the Vines"?
No, you're already in
We're
there.
the bog.
You're already
We're
in
the
there.
bog,
A
dog.
red bar suddenly
Okay,
red bar suddenly appears at the top of your screen.
But yes, in future encounters, it may say traverse the vines.
Are we encased in this sort of little crevice area, or is this open?
It's like kind of a quarry of sorts. The walls here are too high for any of you to climb.
What the hell? Why not?
Anyway,
Well,
I
you
turn
can
into a
okay, so
bloodhawk.
you can climb up them and get like a peek over, but the vines kind of reach out and like try to pull you down.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So we're all surrounded by vines.
Right,
It's
exactly.
actually just an invisible ceiling, so you're
Yeah.
gonna have to.
Yeah, so
You're
the
gonna have to
so
use-
like you can absolutely do your climbing action there, and as you try to climb up, you get like right to the top, and one of the vines lashes out and like kind of grabs your ankle and just like yanks you down to the ground. Not doing any damage, but just like forcefully pulling you down.
Okay.
Can I do a quick aside and say that the second we get out into natural light, Sai like makes a face and puts on sunglasses like he's hungover.
Absolutely.
He's like,
I will.
Oh, God.
I will specify that this area that you are currently in, like this walkway that in the map is even shaded in, is dark enough for you to get your perks. Everywhere else outside of that is too bright.
I meant,
it's
like,
not-
mostly, like,
it's still-
down in the like over here, like
Right.
down in the.
So like
Yeah.
I would so
Like,
basically
I walk out there and I'm like, oh God.
yeah. So
Yeah.
basically it's like this. You have your section of dark behind this white line. You have your section of shade in this center area, and anything beyond that is like bright sunlight.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do I function in shade?
Normally, like no perks or debuffs.
Okay, cool.
How do I get rid of the lines? Oh, clear drawings.
You click on them.
I tried clicking on it, it wouldn't let me.
You do. It's kind of finicky to like click on them, but you do have to like do a select tool. You have to go back to the like select tool.
Oh, I
and
got
then-
it. I got it. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I'm not deleting another thing that I put on here. Well, there it goes. Anyway, you know what it
Kills
is.
me.
No,
Dead.
again.
I've been vaporized.
Oh shit. My bad. Okay. Okay.
Sorry,
No.
I just turned into a piece of dirt just there. Just showing
Okay,
off. I can't do
um,
that for 3 more turns.
Marco just cried out,
Um,
Samuel, no. Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're good. We're
So
good. We're alive.
Okay.
again, you transmorph. What are you turning into?
I'm turning into a blood hawk.
Okay, you turn into a bloodhawk. You gain all of the. Do you need like me to send you a link to the page with info and everything, or do you got that?
Could you send it to me?
Yeah, I'll just post the link.
Yeah, I want to make sure I get the right one.
Yeah.
Anyway, I go scree, and I start flying.
Yeah.
Just
so
up and out.
main thing about the bloodhawk, it's not a particularly strong enemy or anything like that. It does have advantage on wisdom, on perception specifically. It does have pack tactics like you had as a kobold, and it has beak attacks. But the main thing is that you can fly with it, as you might imagine. Again, not too high, or else the vines lash out at you.
Oh. Well, all right. I guess I get slapped all the way down to the ground, and I turn back into a kobold.
Yep. You just go back immediately to Kobold. You're like, well, there goes my plan.
Keep in mind, if you turn to a kobold, you will not have kobold perks for the first 3 turns of combat.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I've been keeping that in mind. That's what this little cancel sign is.
Okay. Awesome. So you guys come out into this open area, and how do I layer? There we go. And once more, you hear this roar, and you see some more dirt patches kind of form on the wall, and the warden bursts out, armored and all.
What the?
What is that? What is that?
Crab?
It looks like what's the one boss in
Why
Skyward
Minecraft's
Sword?
not here?
Is that the
No, no.
dog?
Sponge Boy Bebop.
And you don't see this, but you feel this appear in your mind. This text appears on screen. Zeroni the Warden.
He's Italian?
I literally look down on my field of vision in the bottom. I just see a enemy health bar, like a boss health bar appear. And I'm like, yep, here we go.
All right.
Marco just goes, "Oh God, not another Italian."
All right. For the first time in this campaign, everybody, would you please roll initiative?
I have to do that with the.
You have to turn on the turn order thing.
Oh my God.
What's up?
That's the health bar.
Oh.
Thank you for the health bar.
No.
I did not put that
Can you
there.
put like the full HP on top? Just let us know, what the ratio is.
I'm not gonna give you what health they
Supposed to know
have.
what the
I'm not
hell
gonna
it
go
is.
that far, but.
It's funny. This is funny. Keep it on there.
Oh, I rolled well.
Oh wait, fuck! I need to put the initiative thing up. How do
Oh
I
no.
do? How do I
Please
do that?
somebody roll better.
Click the clock on the left sidebar.
Okay,
There you go.
cool.
Why is it 0.13? I don't
Thank
understand.
God somebody rolled better.
It includes, that's your modifier in case anyone gets duplicates. So see how there's like a 7.14,
Yeah.
17.12.
Okay, can I roll again? Or are we keeping the roll that I had?
We're gonna keep the roll.
Tragic.
Alfie, as this monster bursts through, you feel all fear, all worries, all anxiety sap away from your body, and you turn stone-faced as you see this monster, and you have one intent in mind, and that is to make sure this thing dies.
Oh, you got that. What's it? What's it called? The modern version, the new name for it. Your dissociative identity's kicking in.
Yeah,
All right.
it is.
So I'm gonna need somebody to give me some information about D&D here. What happens when you roll a nat 20 on initiative?
It's just the number.
Okay,
There's
cool.
You can't crit on initiative.
Okay, awesome. So Zeroni is going to make an attack first. He is just going to do a strike with his hook at Gen there. And let's see. Gen does a 9 hit.
No.
Oh wait.
It does not. Awesome. Okay. So it goes for as it bursts through, it immediately locks onto the person closest to it, and it takes a swipe at you. You nimbly just like kind of dodge under it, and you're like, "Whoa, chill, buddy."
Chill, buddy. All right.
And it is your turn now.
Let's see. I'm going to. I want to cast. No, that's a bad idea. I'm just going to attack it. I want to attack it with my hands. I'm going to go, hey, come at me, and I
walk in here.
Okay.
I swing and I miss.
So he takes a swing at
my arms.
He takes a swing at you. You like nimbly duck under it. You take a swing at him. He nimbly like just reaches up, like more than he should really have any right to, since he's halfway sticking through a wall. But he just like kind of dodges out of the way.
Oh, I see.
I like how you faithfully reenacted the wall as well.
Thank you. I tried very hard to get it like to line up pretty well.
That's good.
My only question is, why is his head a box?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
wait,
a bag actually.
I'm sorry. That should have been advantage. Can I roll again?
Oh, pack tactics. Yeah, absolutely.
Get an ally. Yeah, you got an ally right there.
Oh, me.
Wait,
Sorry.
no, sorry, you don't have pack tactics because you don't have your class traits.
As a kobold?
Yeah, because with your stuck in the between, you lose access to your class features. Oh, wait, not your race features though. Oh, I see. I should have been better with the wording. Yeah, okay, I'll give you pack tactics on that. 12. 12 does not hit, unfortunately, either.
All right, I'm just flailing in the air wildly.
All right,
That's all.
that is going to move to Sai then. Well, unless you want to move or have a bonus action.
Nah, that's it.
Okay.
Okay, have you ever seen, like, in like a movie or something where someone uses like a knife to like go down like a banner?
Yeah.
Like they jump and they like hold onto the knife and they like rip the banner to like slow their fall?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark the Warden.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do that with my dagger. So Hunter's Mark, you choose a creature you can see within range and mark it as your quarry. Until the spell ends, you deal extra 1d6 damage whenever you hit it with a weapon. And I have advantage on perception or survival check I need to make to find it. Blah, blah, blah.
Cool.
So really quick, how many spell slots do I have? Because I didn't know that.
Did I not put it in your character sheet?
No.
Okay. You have 2 spells. Since you have a semi-magical attribute, you will have 3 first level spell slots.
Okay, great. 3 for spell. Can you add that whenever you get the chance? It doesn't have to be now.
I'll do that. I'll just do that right now.
So I've got 2 remaining. So I'm going to Hunter's Mark, and I am in the darkness right now, so I have advantage to hit. So I'm just going to roll separately. So that's going to be +4. So does a 12 hit?
A 12 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay, so I just Hunter's Mark, and I just go and I leap at this guy, and I'm completely whiffed. I'm like gonna do a cool thing, and then I just like fall to the ground. Can I make an athletics check?
Yeah, make an athletics check.
Point?
Yeah.
Okay, great. That's gonna be +1. Actually, do I have? Nope. Shit. 15.
15, you're fine. You just do a little, like it's a little unsteady, but you do a tuck and roll and kind of regain your composure. You are still in darkness.
Okay, great.
And that will be it for your turn. Moving on to Fred.
Okay.
I see.
So Fred's gonna kill himself.
Ah, damn it.
No. Okay, so Fred is gonna like hover over. Not hover, just walk to the edge. Wherever is like closest above. And he's just gonna drop this holy water.
Okay,
Oh.
you're going to drop the holy water, which must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 poison damage.
Holy water's poison damage?
Marco,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
put out of the
okay.
fridge.
It was a different spell that I just renamed to holy water.
And that's poison spray.
Yeah. Honestly, it should be like radiant damage. So we'll change that. We'll call it radiant.
I like this. Let's keep it like this. The holy water does poison damage.
I will let Willow decide. Do you want it to stay poison damage or do you want it to turn to radiant damage?
Yo,
I kind of like poison damage. I don't really understand what the difference would be.
it's all storytelling.
I will, because this is our first encounter, I will tell you. Some enemies have different like weaknesses and resistances and stuff. Make an insight check real quick.
Oh boy.
Maybe
He never sees anything.
Nat 20.
He
Oh.
He sees it all.
Zeroni, it's very good that you made that. Zeroni is immune to poison.
Okay, so this is gonna be a nice little radiant spell.
Radiation.
Radiation.
Radiation. All right.
It's the Chernobyl attack.
All right. I will say from now on that spell is now a radiant spell.
Okay.
And let me change that in your thing before I forget.
Where did my... Hold on, I have to bring back the screaming icon. There we go.
Radiant damage. Okay. Coolio. And let's see, what'd you roll for it? Oh, Constitution saving throw. Okay. What's your DC?
11 Constitution is what it says on
Did you see that?
roll 20.
How did you see that?
Where you cast the holy water.
See how it says
Oh.
DC 11.
I see.
Oh, yeah.
Please fail.
He did.
Proud
He did
looking
fail. He got an 8.
mofo. Nice.
So, and that's 5 damage then, right? Or 1d12. So you roll for damage. No, wait.
No,
you
it
did.
is
Okay,
fine.
yeah, it is
It
5.
rolled damage. It
Cool.
rolled damage automatically.
So he takes 5 damage. Your holy water drops on his little like sack head, and you can see it like seep through the cloth, and he like roars out in pain from the radiant damage.
Is he bald? Is that why he has a bag for a head?
He's embarrassed.
Bald.
Ball.
Hey, this is where Bardic Inspiration would, or what's it called?
Bardic inspiration.
No,
AO would come in clutch.
And you took your movement already, right, Willow?
My movement?
Yeah. Did you
And you
move?
moved.
I mean, yeah, I moved a little.
Okay. I mean, you can finish moving your full speed if you want to move anywhere.
Honestly, I have nowhere to go.
Cool. So over to
poetic.
Samuel.
that's so poetic in nature. I have nowhere to go. It's kind of deciding between two, but it's okay. It's okay. No one here is dying, so we'll be fine. All right. In which case, I shall. Cool. I will take a look at, or I'll look directly at the. Can I tell which hand was the one that was burned?
It's
Or
the
no?
one. It is this one.
Single hand.
Yeah, it's the thimble hand.
All right. In which case, I guess it doesn't really matter either way, but it's good to know in case something happens. I will use guiding bolt on the hand.
Awesome.
Question: where's the hand itself? Like, if I want to run away, do I have to take an attack of opportunity?
Where are you looking to run?
I was gonna go like here.
You're still within his range if you go to there, so you won't get an attack of opportunity.
Yo, how big is his range?
In the
This is
range.
broken as hell. What is this terrorist demon over here, bro?
You actually picked like literally the perfect area. His range extends to about here on this plane. His arms can go a lot
I
farther.
can't see where you pointed to if you did something.
Can't see my arrow.
No.
If you're in
Oh.
DM plane, you have to switch
Oh,
back.
you're right. Sorry. Whoopsie.
You're good.
I
I do it all the time.
There we go. Can you see that?
Damn, that's a lot of range if you think about it.
Yeah.
Hey, is he able to touch me?
He doesn't quite know where you are at the moment, but his hook would be able to like reach up and just kind of do like a. It would be able to do an attack with disadvantage because he can't really see where you are.
I'm gonna stay right there.
Yeah, I guess I'll kind of do that then.
So yeah, you can
I
move to
will-
like about here.
Move over here. Oh no, pack tactics. I want to keep that.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm still range anyway.
Sai is still there. Yeah.
Five
Wait a
feet
second,
from
Nico.
the
You're not in the
monster.
turn order.
What's up?
What?
Damn.
Where are you?
Oh, you
What-
changed.
oh.
You changed your profile picture.
It was like a 5.
Oh.
Yeah.
13. I was the last to move.
Yeah. We'll just keep that in mind.
So what was it? I didn't hear what you guys said about pack tactics.
Pack tactics just means that another opponent has to be within 5 feet, which several opponents are. So you're fine to move from where you are.
Oh, okay.
It's 5 feet of the creature that is being attacked.
Yeah.
Mm. In which case, I will be.
That's so sad because that was a much better roll. And you can put it in turn order again.
Yeah.
Right there. Guiding bolt. Did I already cast it?
I don't. No, you did not.
Oh, bet. I'll cast it at first level. I don't know why I did. Oh no, that's for. Okay.
Yeah,
Mm.
it does not hit,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
that's crazy, isn't it? Just kind of blast it, and it just goes sky high instead of towards the walls. And I'm like, oh, damn it.
You're still getting used to this magic thing.
Yeah.
You haven't really attacked a lot of people in Flotsam.
Hey, yo, the hitbox for this attack is ridiculous, bro.
Do you have any bonus actions or anything? I mean, no one really needs healing.
No,
so.
no one's really need healing, so I'm good.
Okay,
I'm good.
Marco.
Oh, wait, did I heal from the attack in the boat? Because I took a damage.
You did. You took a bit of a rest. Yeah.
Bet I have 5 health full now.
You took an involuntary rest by being knocked unconscious, but yes. Marco, it is your turn.
All right, Marco is gonna cast Expeditious Retreat.
Okay. So you
So-
can.
I can dash on my bonus action
Okay.
for every turn for the rest of this battle, basically.
Right.
And also this turn. So that's I'm want to go.
Jesus.
Yoink.
Okay. So you're going to move to down
I'm
there.
going to move there.
Okay. You do technically leave his range, but he does have disadvantage because you're at elevation above him.
Right.
So he is going to roll. You probably can't get much worse than that. He did not. I assume a 3 does not hit your armor class.
Correct.
Really close.
He rolled a 3 and a 6.
I'm not casting this, but I just think it's funny that it says one reaction which you can take when you take cold, fire, lightning, or damage.
Oh, I typed that in wrong. It should say. It should say. I believe it should say thunder. I believe it should say
If you
thunder.
get struck by lightning, you can just simply react.
We are at not Gen. We are at Alfie.
Yes.
And I get to attack. What?
You cast Expeditious Retreat. That's your action.
No.
That's
Oh, it's a
action.
bonus.
Bonus
Oh, shit. Yeah, you're right. My bad.
So I'm gonna chuck a rock at this guy.
Check out.
This is
Oh,
17.
So then you wouldn't be able to dash on your bonus action because you already used it to cast the
No,
spell, right?
Expeditious
No.
Retreat does work that way, where you can use Expeditious
When you
Retreat.
cast a spell, and then as a bonus action on each of your turns until the spell ends. So it also counts on.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool, that's rad.
Yeah. So you deal. You just chuck a rock at his head. He's not too happy about that, admittedly. You actually hit him right in like his one exposed eye there.
You see a red flat, like he flashes red a bit, and then his health bar goes down a bit. I'm like, ah. So this is Skyward Sword.
Okay. So yeah, 7 damage. Nice. Now it is Alfie's turn.
Wait,
I'm
what
gonna
about
hit
the?
charged bolt.
All right. Beam of energy.
That didn't work. It
Make a
didn't roll.
ranged spell attack.
So I have to actually roll a 1d20, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, right. It does a 12 hit?
A 12 does not hit, unfortunately.
These motherfuckers, I swear to God.
Do you not have like an added bonus to your spell attack?
Do I?
Do you have
It's
a?
with
It's
your
your range.
modifier.
It's a ranged spell attack. Yeah. So it's
So
your.
it's spellcasting modifier.
Oh, +4.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit. Yes.
Yeah,
And so just 1d10 force damage. 4.
yeah,
Okay.
get fucked for 4.
All right. So you kind of like just aim down, shoot him in like the neck area.
No, I was aiming for the bag.
Oh, you're aiming for the bag. Okay. So you
I'm
aim
gonna
it.
hit his eyeball. When he like looks up from being hit in the eye with the rock, I want to shoot his eye.
Oh, man, y'all brutal.
Hey, this bitch is
Hey, I wasn't even aiming for the eye. You just told me I hit the eye.
Yeah, that's fair. He starts to bleed a little bit from his eye, from all that damage.
Yeah, get
he's taken.
fucked.
I just go like, oh wait, this isn't a game. Like this is actually doing damage to his eye.
So he is now very angry, and he is going to do a multi-attack at again there. Let's see.
A double bonk.
Is it with disadvantage because he can't see anymore?
No, he can still see. It's just not pleasant for him. What does a 12 hit?
Yes.
Okay, 12 hits on the first attack, and then 5 does not hit, I imagine.
No.
So he will do 1 attack. This time he's gonna use his thimble hand, and he's just gonna hold it over you, and then just like smash it down like really fast. And that is, where's my dice? There we go. You take 3 damage.
Oh, damage. Oh.
Ow. That hurt.
And then, yeah, and he's just gonna kind of survey his surroundings. He now knows that there is at least one person above him because he just got shot there, and he sees the rest of you on the battlefield. And that ends his turn. So now it's back to Gin.
So I'm going to try to hit it again. Just punch it.
Okay.
You know how it goes.
Solid. Either way, that hits. So go ahead and roll for damage. 4. Okay. All right, so you you punch him kind of in like the chin area. He reels his head back again, screaming out in pain once more. I'm going to make a side roll here. Doesn't matter. Okay. Do you have a bonus action or a movement?
No, I stay here.
Sicko. Sigh.
Radical. So, all right. Quick question: how do you roll with advantage? How do you specify that it's
At
advantage?
the
on
top
here?
of your character sheet on like the main page, if you have it toggled, it should say normal, disadvantage, or advantage.
It doesn't say that on mine.
Then I need to change your settings. But you can just roll until
Okay.
until that happens. Yeah, you can just roll normally.
Okay, I'm just gonna do a vengeful bolt then.
I mean to click that, sorry.
That's fine.
I'm gonna do a vengeful bolt, and it's an attack? Question mark. Yeah, I think I attack. So Yes. Okay, so it's going to be 2d20 because I'm in darkness.
Mm-hmm.
And my attack bonus is a 5. So does a 24 hit?
Yeah, I'll say a 24 hits. Well,
Great.
wait,
that's
why
a-
are you
that's a
rolling
2 and-
2d20? You'd be
Because
rolling.
I have.
Oh, okay, so
That's
it's a 19. Okay, yeah, okay, I got you.
Okay. Anyway, so then I do. Can I roll this with physical dice? Because I have to roll. I have to choose one of the d8s.
That's
and it's
fine.
easier if one of them has a color.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'm going to roll pink and black, and pink is going to be the one that determines the kind of damage. Let's hope it's not a 6. It's a 5. Ooh. It's going to be lightning damage, and that is 2d8 plus 1d6. So that's 8, 13 plus my hunter's mark. So 13 plus 5, that's 18 damage.
Jesus Christ.
18 lightning damage.
Holy
Jesus.
shit. Hold on. I need to do some math real quick, which I'm notoriously bad at.
Join the club.
Yeah. With
Now
that,
I'm
what?
pissed that I'm
So,
paying attention to the dice instead of her.
so Sai, kind of creeping through the darkness, out of the periphery of Zeroni, charges up a magic spell and launches
Wait!
it. What?
Shit. Never mind. Never mind. I'm wrong. Go on.
Okay. And launches a magic spell from their the tip of their hand, and man, he's not looking great, y'all. He is not looking good at all.
Would you say the boss has entered second phase?
I would.
Different battle
sure.
music starts playing. It's more intense.
Yeah. He roars out in like the most guttural pain and also anger that you can imagine.
Okay, good. How'd that feel, my guy? Not good, right? It never feels good to be hurt. Why don't you leave my friends alone? We can talk this out over some fucking tea or something. I'm sure. Right? Dude? My
Silence.
guy?
He's not going to attack now, but he raises his claw. He is aimed at you with a vengeance.
That's fine. Alright. I'm dead.
Wait. Can I attempt to talk to him?
Yeah, Sai, you done with your turn?
Action, bonus action, and did he already take opportunity attack? No.
From who?
No, himself. Did he already take one? I don't think so, right?
No.
Since his last turn.
Mhm.
Okay, then I'll stay put.
Okay. You try to communicate with him. Nothing seems to be getting through. He is very angry. He is very focused. He is determined to get these prisoners back in their cells.
That's too bad. I did what I could.
It is your turn. All right.
Wasting 0 time there.
Yeah. Okay. Please roll high.
Please don't.
Motherfucker.
Don't roll high.
That's a
Spell
10.
save double crochet is 0.
That's a 10. Oh,
That's a
You can't
10,
be
huh?
safe.
that's a 10.
That's a
He
10, isn't it?
And because he
Oh,
rolled a
no.
10, he rolled 10. He got 10 damage for his troubles.
Damn, so close. Here's 10 damage as consolation.
Hey, Colin,
Yeah.
what type of damage does Relentlessness do?
Let me check your character sheet. real
Relentless damage.
That's sick.
Let me look at it after combat. Because combat's almost over. He is clinging on by a thread. After
Don't get to hit him anymore.
after this second bottle of holy water seeps in, some of it gets in his eye, and you can feel it like kind of shake up his entire body, and he slumps to the ground, still like moving, but very weakly.
Hey, bro. Hey, y'all. Can we like give his eye a break? That's a gnarly looking eye right now.
Oh, I have advantage on attacks.
Better not hit his eye.
And now, Sam.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
I guess talking to it doesn't work, right?
No.
I think we'll be fine. So a better question is, can I do an Arcana check? I just want to know if like his urge to get everyone back in their cells is like normal, like his actual urge.
Okay. Yeah. Roll for Arcana.
A 16.
There is like no spell on him or anything. He is just acting out of what he knows to do. This is his job. He just does it every day.
And that's crazy, innit? It's crazy how you about to die like that. I'm gonna move over to spells.
Damn capitalism.
I only have one spell slot remaining. Sam,
what if you run up and whack him in the eyeball?
could run up and whack him in the eyeball. I could also do another guiding bolt.
I would tell you to heal, but the only person that's taken damage is Gen, who has taken 3.
And I can also do like a touch heal on him. Just run up and touch him. Yeah, I'll risk it today. I'll do some dumb shit. I'll do guiding bolt. Guiding bolt right again at him, trying not to hit his eye, but another critical spot.
Please miss.
Those are 20 hits.
Oh my god.
20 hits the eye.
It's 17 damage.
17. I've never been more dead.
So you're still trying to get, like, you shot your first guiding bolt and it just went like sky high, and so you're like kind of fiddling with your staff in the like between your turns, trying to figure out how it works, and then you're like whacking it on the ground, and you're like, "Fuck, and then it like fires off like almost unintentionally, and it shoots directly through his eye, out through the back of his head. A
I
bolt.
gotta pause.
A bolt
After
that
I-
just streaks straight through his body like this, and Zeroni the Warden drops dead to the ground.
So I'm slamming it against the ground, trying to figure out how to get the aim right on it. I slam, and it bolts through. I just kind of pause. I'm like, my bad. Didn't intend to do that.
He doesn't say anything. He is dead.
I'm like, oh, you ain't responded. Oh, damn. I'm sorry about that. You not talking. Hey guys, I got the warden.
Nice.
Right.
I high five him. A crisp high five.
Yeah, solid high five.
This is this is
Can
very
I
important.
point out something that I don't think has been pointed out yet?
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but like this is the first solid ground I've been on in a very long time.
That's a good point.
And
That's
I'm
I
kind of
noticed
confused about
that. I
it.
noticed that too. We are on terra firma right now. Good old Earth.
I'm sorry I don't speak Spanish.
Oh my bad.
Okay.
I think it's Italian.
Okay. It was Italian.
Oh, I'm sorry I don't speak
But-
Italian.
Men
but-
in Italy speak Italian.
Alfie,
But
you
this is
feel
weird. It is
your.
dirt.
Sorry, yeah. We'll get back to that. I was just gonna say, Alfie, you feel your. I don't want to say your fear, but kind of your general demeanor come back to you.
I was Jonah the Crow for like 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then
But
you just
yes,
dip.
yes, Marco does make the good observation that you are on solid ground.
Using his incredible speed, Marco is going to catch up to Alfie.
Marco teleports next to Alfie.
Reaches and just books it. I don't know what else to do. He's just running. And he saw him, and then he was like, "Nah, this is terrifying. How this man moved this fast?"
I kind of walk back towards Gen, and I'm like, "Hey, Gen, that thing that you do, is it like? Does it also work for? Is this a humanoid creature? I guess a humanoid creature.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
The thing that
I
you
didn't
did.
kill it.
Yeah.
Fuck. I go to a side depressive mood, and I'm like, damn.
I just sort of wander away as you say, "Damn." I'm just like, "Yeah, that wasn't me." Anyway, see ya.
I go over to the warden and I'm like, hey, bro, rest in peace, man. You got any loot by any chance?
I really
wow,
thought you were gonna say, "You good, bro?"
very good phrasing, but like very good timing for that phrasing. As you say that, you notice that his clothes, the covers on his hands, and his whole body kind of start to what was
Dissolve?
yeah, like they dissolve. I was trying to think of the line that Spider-Man says, "Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good." That's basically what's happening. And he dissolves, leaving behind only the sack that was on his head.
No soul? How am I supposed to trade souls for level ups now? I'll just be like, damn, no soul? Okay.
Okay, so as the vines disappear from where they were blocking your exit, there are they dissolve in a different way. Like Zeroni kind of faded into dust. These things kind of dissolve into water droplets only, like very like distinct crystalline water droplets just fall to the ground. They don't like seep into the earth or anything. They just kind of sit there.
So Gen is terrified.
Wait, you said he left the bag.
Yeah, just the sack.
Like the sack that covered his head, right?
Mm-hmm.
How big is it?
It is hefty, but it is large, but you can fold it up and make it pretty compact, like a tarp, basically.
Tarp? I bet. So I'm like, hey man, I'm gonna just take this, and I notice there's a huge bloody hole in it, and I'm like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's okay. We're good.
You can
I
use
just fold
little
it up.
water droplets to clean it up.
Yeah. I fold it up and I'm carrying it with me as I go up the stairs, and I see the water droplets, and I'm like, hey, where do these droplets come from? Hey guys. Oh, they're already gone. I'm gonna just clean it with this, and I start cleaning the freaking rag with the water droplets.
They're solid water. It's not ice. It's just solid water.
Solid water.
Yeah.
So I picked up the water and I'm like, it's ice. It's ice.
It's not. Do an Arcana check.
It's warm ice.
It's warm
Anybody
ice.
who wants to on these droplets can do an Arcana check.
Bet. I'm gonna do an Arcana check.
Fucking bet.
I'm about to wreck the Arcana here. Hold up. That's 15. That's a solid. Not a game.
Yeah.
Not a game.
I got a 3.
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20,
Come
nice.
on.
There is a powerful
The
magic,
dirtiest of 20s.
powerful magic essence over these
Hey, Colin,
droplets.
I can't open my character sheet. Can you tell me what my bonus to Arcana is?
Oh. Your bonus to Arcana is 2.
Doesn't matter because I got a nat 20.
Sure you did.
The fuck?
Yeah, so basically all of you, except for Marco, discern that these water droplets have a magic source from them that you have never experienced before in your lives. This isn't like radiant magic. It's not ritualistic magic. It's not infernal or like anything like that. It is just a condensed magic surrounded by water, essentially.
So do you mean when you say solid water, do you mean like mercury in that it's still liquid, but you can
basically think of like just a raindrop that you're able to hold.
So mercury.
Can I bottle some of them?
Sure.
Yeah, I was just gonna drink it. That's my purpose. I was gonna pick some up and just drink.
Glug, glug, glug.
Glug, glug, glug.
Okay.
Marco's gonna do the same thing. because he doesn't know any better. He's just like, oh, water.
Just like, well, there's a
Okay.
lot of Arcana. It's a
You
type I never heard
and
of.
does anybody
Oh,
else
and
want
just
to drink one of the water drops?
Anyone else feeling like
Sure.
nine?
I want to see what
Yeah,
happens
I'll
before.
drink something.
Can I do an investigation on these because I know that's a +4.
Mm.
Just go cheers, bro. I'll drink to that and just drink once.
GPK. So Samuel and Marco each pop one of the, bottoms up, pop one of these, and Fred. They all pop 3 of these water droplets in their mouth, and you all feel a surge of energy and power flowing through you, and the best way I can describe it is breaking character and saying that you now all have inspiration.
Ooh.
Oh,
Nice.
damn. And here I thought it was going to be like you feel a surge of power and then you die.
Well, it's not too late.
Take away 3 of these.
I just want to say to make up for that nat 20, I got a 3. +4 is 7, so he did not investigate very well.
So there were 12 total. There are now 9 drops left. I
Alfie
did not
will
draw
snag,
that, but there are.
Alfie will snag however many seems.
Um, I bottled
What happens
some.
if you drink 2?
It
Just
just
doubly inspired.
yeah. I mean, with nat 20 to Arcana, Alfie kind of pieces together what happened there, and it's like there wouldn't be any purpose to having 2.
No, what actually happens is when you ingest the second one in your body, they undergo immediate fusion, and then you just implode.
How many do you
so
want to bottle? Say.
I still have inspiration from, I believe, a joke I made last week.
This is true. Yes,
So I can't remember what it was, and I've been racking my brain.
I'm sure it was
but
funny.
Thank you. So I'm going to bottle all of the droplets that don't get drank right now.
Okay, so you're taking all of them, so you get the remaining 9 then.
Okay.
Wait, I was gonna drink one.
Okay, so I get 8.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you get 8, and Alfie has inspiration.
let's go.
Now I'm gonna move again. so I
Drinking
can-
mysterious liquids is good.
Just to make sure.
Call them.
I-
Sorry, when you put them in your inventory, call them. Just call them dewdrops.
Drops.
Okay. Just to make sure, dewdrops. Just to make sure, the fuck was I gonna say? Oh yeah, when I dipped Alfie's arrows in this paralytic mushrooms, they were completely consumed in the process. Correct?
The mushrooms themselves are still there, but like the paralyzing agent within them has been consumed. Yeah.
I nudge Samuel and I'm like, might fuck around and make some shiitake. Fucking-
It's like, hold up. How you know are those shiitake?
I doubt it, but I'm like, I might fuck around and make some shiitake tempura tonight. You know what I'm saying? I hold up the mushrooms. I'm like, don't.
I'm so confused, but also I'm like, yeah, let's go for it.
Sam is just like,
Not fish.
Tempura, it traditionally is fish.
Real quick, what's the method of like when you do the arrow, like locking it and then doing a different direction?
Right click.
Right click
Right click.
while you're holding left click.
Right click while I'm holding left click. Oh, I need a mouse for this.
You
Yes,
not
you
have one?
absolutely need a mouse.
Yeah. Now I'm doing this on my laptop, but okay. I will just draw them individually then. You see out of what looks like to be out of the jail cell, a small little creature kind of runs up and around very quickly, not as quickly as Marco, obviously, but they run past you into this clearing over here.
Like
the arrow that I have drawn.
What'd you say?
The arrow that I have drawn.
You want to fire it?
No, the arrow that's on the screen.
Oh,
that
yes,
Nico
yes. He followed that path.
I kind of see him blazing past. I'm like, hey, you good? Can I do a perception check on him?
You try to, but he darts away before you can.
Alright then, be like that.
Since I am closer, can I do a perception?
Yeah, actually, because he stops right here in the center of what looks to be like just a nest on the ground for some reason.
Do you mind if I do one as well, or is it just Alfie's closest?
You can both make perception checks.
Ken,
Yeah.
come over here real quick. Real quick. It'll only take a
That
second.
is another dirty 20.
No,
You're in direct sunlight. Does that affect your perception at all?
Oh, yeah, I was adding my perk to it. Thank you.
Yeah, so you should actually subtract.
I got a 15.
Okay.
Hey, Colin, what's my bonus?
For perception, I think it was... No, it wasn't a 2. It was 1.
Okay, so I have 14.
You have a 14, and then for... and yeah, you don't lose any perception. Okay, so 15 and 14. It's a squirrel. It's a little squirrel just kind of bounded out and is now kind of settling in this nest. And then it turns to look at you and then turns 180 degrees and just stands there.
Can I kill it?
Before anyone kills it, can I talk to it?
You can attempt to talk to it.
Where's Ken?
Oh, I am
I-
Sylvan.
I walk up to it and I'm like, "Yo, what are you doing?"
He flips around to you. Greetings.
Oh,
Jesus
okay.
fuck, he's
Oh,
terrified.
I slowly put away my dagger.
All of you heard that, by the way. It wasn't in like an animal tongue or anything.
Ooh.
I
It's
was
not.
speaking to it in Sylvan.
It's not too often that people break free of the buried gel, much less defeat the warden.
Oh, how are your body that small and still have big enough vocal cords to sound like that? Just a question of curiosity.
So you know the picture that my character is resembled by?
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what he looks like after hearing the squirrel talk. He's like, "Yo, I don't want no problems." He's about to cry. Like
he
it's-
he looks at you all and he's like, "Please step into my nest."
absolutely the fuck not. No.
Cisco could at least invite us to
Wow.
dinner first, but okay.
No, thank you for your hospitality, man.
He does-
Here, and I hand him a J.
A J?
Like a
Oh.
joint.
Wow, I really exposed myself there, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Letter J.
He doesn't pay much attention to you. He just kind of stands
Oh.
there.
Hey, Ken,
Yeah.
come over here real quick. Let me touch you.
Okay. All right. Hey.
I touch him, and my perk Jack of their trade goes off.
Mm-hmm. Again, you
I
are.
have to roll it.
Yeah.
What? There.
All right. Again, is fully healed. Yeah, and you have a lower armor class, though it doesn't super matter right now.
Nah, stop. Don't say that now.
The squirrel looks at you and like licks its lips.
It's like, hey, bro, I can't be doing this now.
But he just stands there blankly. His eyes are shut as he's talking to you, but he just kind of stands there waiting for you to come into the nest.
Can I not?
Where's the nest? Which way? Which direction specifically?
It's literally just right here.
Yeah,
Oh, like here. Okay.
yeah, just like this whole thing.
Just like, cool. What's up? Do you give vocal lessons? Cause like, I'd appreciate them.
Still no response.
Bro. Good talk, Chief. Good talk.
I whispered to Sam, I think this is an NPC.
She's so high, she's transcendent.
I poked the squirrel's butt with one of the crossbow bolts.
They're
sorry.
like they're straight
Please
out
continue to correct me.
from Jumanji. They're so high they're in Jumanji. They're like,
Did he
Wait, what
walk
did you say,
away?
Colin?
No, he's still in the nest.
No,
hope
I
this
was
dog looks
referring to
across the
Colin.
room.
Of the
Oh,
Kindred?
maybe.
Baby.
Can somebody look up Kindred for me real quick?
It means like a lit. That's a bad way of describing it.
I thought kindred meant like friendly.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Well, first of all, it's not spelled how
I'm
I thought
thinking.
it would be
I literally
spelled.
thought of the word kinder. That's or like Kindle. That's not what I meant. Kinder. Yeah. Kindred is like a group of related individuals.
Yo, hey, does the nest have a bonfire real quick? Let me just go up and look.
Rest up on fire.
Bonfire lit.
Fred, do you step into the nest?
Yes. Sorry, forgot that my character had a name for a second.
As soon as Fred steps 1 foot into the nest folds up on you guys and sinks into the ground.
Ooh.
Guys,
with
I
all
think
the
I did something wrong.
I hate this.
And
Alfie is like scrambling to try to get out.
you're just surrounded in darkness for a little bit, until the nest opens up and you find yourselves here.
Oh.
Behold.
What? Why is there like a curtain?
That looks like a house.
You can go ahead and make a perception
Oh, wait.
check
Oh,
once
wait.
you
On the
arrive.
bottom. Oh, I see.
All of us?
Yeah, sure.
Is it
Yeah,
It's
so
going to get annoying that I keep asking. Colin,
Sorry, what?
I said, is it dark in here? And then I apologized for asking so many times.
It is sunlit, but it is shaded.
Okay.
I got a 17.
17, 13, 8.
Hold on.
19.
3, 19. Okay. What everybody sees right off the bat is that the nest has now expanded in size, and you are not in the same place you were before. Clearly. And on one end, you see this old, kind of dilapidated, rundown looking building. And on the other side, you see what looks to be like a stall. Like the kind of thing that you would just like find on the street. Maybe they're selling food or trinkets or whatever. And there's just a depressed looking figure behind it.
I walk over to the depressed figure.
In a second. The people who rolled higher on deception or perception, Marco and Sai, you guys notice that the squirrel has climbed onto the stall itself before you guys like even saw where you were, and Alfie sees it too. But it just kind of looks like a nest. There's not much going on. You hear like a faint trickle of water, some like birds chirping around, some general rustling in the brush, but it seems like a very peaceful environment. Oh, and something you notice is that it is like not even drizzling, it's like misting constantly. Even though the sun is out.
So it's fog.
No, it's like a mist.
Okay. Like at the zoo when they have like
Yeah,
mist
yeah,
shirt.
exactly like that.
Okay.
Like a little lighter than that. Like it's a very faint, but it is everywhere here.
Okay. Yeah, Alfie will walk over to. I didn't put my character on the screen. Alfie will walk over to the stall.
You see that the figure at the stall is
I'm muted this entire time.
slouched over, kind of like head in their hands on the stall.
Can I knock on his head?
On his head? I mean, yeah, sure.
For lack of place to knock on.
Yeah, you knock on his head. Ow! What? He like shoots up from.
No, like gently.
Yeah, but he was sleeping, so you startled him awake,
Oh.
and he like shoots up and like bangs his head on the low ceiling of the stall. Ah, fuck it. What? What? Oh, why are there people here? What's going? Oh, is the?
He's hiding.
He looks at the people around. He's like, the squirrel's above me again, isn't he?
There's a squirrel.
Yeah, the squirrel is above him. I forgot to put him there. The squirrel is on top of the stall there. Go ahead and roll a perception check again, Alfie specifically.
Colin, I wanted to ask something since you described the area.
Mhm.
You mentioned it was misty.
Yeah.
And the stall was down there, and then there's the house up here, right?
Yeah.
And then other than that, you said we're outside, but it's like shaded, and there's like bird calls nearby. Yeah. Okay.
12.
Can I roll a what's the word? A survival check
To
to trace the calls of a bird to kill a bird. I really want there are birds.
You can
understand.
The birds are distant. They're not like nearby. But you can just hear.
How about now? How about now? Are they just?
They're still distant. I mean, if you can track one if you like, it would take you a decent ways away. 12 to perception. Does anybody else over by the stall want to make a perception check?
I failed the check. Oh,
Wait, can I come over?
I failed the check for the first time ever, guys. Oh, Sam is actually dipping.
Well, no, I'm at the edge, and I'm trying to think like, okay, I see one. I could theoretically hit it. I ran out of spell slots.
Another dirty 20. Jesus.
Yeah, if I roll one more, I'm throwing out my dice. I'm not.
So
Can you
done
mail them
trusting
to
them.
me?
so you guys are focused
Yeah.
on the guy in the stall.
They're cute. They're purple.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So you guys are focused on the guy in the stall, and he's like, "Is the squirrel still above me?" Everyone just kind of like glances up, sees the squirrel, and they're like, "Yeah, he's still there." Sai, kind of moving a bit slow after those shrooms, looks up and takes a longer look at the squirrel. I'm going to make this squirrel a lot bigger for you guys. Sai, roll a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Okay, will do. Give me 1 second. Okay, a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Oh, okay. It's a 17.
17. Okay. You are freaked the fuck out when you look a little bit closer at this squirrel, and everyone around you is a little confused as to why. You look closer at the squirrel. It has mouths where its eyes are and a giant eyeball in its mouth. The eyeball is stuck between its teeth, but it's still like, shifting around, like looking at its environment.
Fred, go for it. You need a.
And
runs the fuck away.
Yeah. So as Sai brings this to everyone's attention, the squirrel starts laughing through its eyes. You noticed finally.
Kill it with fire. Kill it with fire. I cast a word of radiance.
I think your whole deal is super cool.
Alfie casts power word kill.
The squirrel looks at you, Sai, and it's like, I've genuinely never gotten that reaction before. I'm not sure how to react.
I just think it's dope. I think you're dope. The eye and like the mouth and like in different places. It's all about subverting expectations, man. And that's exactly what you fucking did. And I respect that.
He hops down from the stall and crawls up on your shoulder, his eye like directly in your face. He's like looking at you, and he's like, I sense no deception in your words.
That's because I'm not trying to deceive you right now. I respect your whole vibe. Deeply.
You'll have to forgive me. He hops back on the stall. The people that come along here are of all types, so I can never be too safe.
There.
So
the guy in the stall is completely unfazed, by the way.
Yeah.
Hey, when we got to this nest, did we come through the butthole?
No, that's just the center.
Can we leave via the butthole?
No. The butthole will just...
Devil's anus.
Do an insight. Yeah, sure, insight, I guess.
Not investigation.
Dang. That's a nat one flying right
That's
through
the
there.
lowest I've ever rolled.
All right, while that's happening, I hold two hands to my staff, almost gripping it kind of like a baseball bat. And I'm like, hey, so is your body like magical, or is that like actually a squirrel body?
I am a squirrel. I was born a squirrel, and I will die a squirrel, presumably.
All right. So like your eyes already taken out, right? As I continue talking, I slowly raise up the staff with two hands.
He looks at you. Whoever said it was my eye?
I'm just like,
Nah.
I'm half scared, half drooling, and I'm like, hey man, you know any other squirrels?
He cackles.
Maybe
at,
less intelligence.
he cackles at you again. I'm just kidding. Of course, it's my eye.
So is that a no on the other squirrels being nearby?
There are no other squirrels quite like me.
I with two-handed try to bonk him. My what's it called? My urges or instincts take the better of me, and I really want some.
Yeah.
I really want some squirrel meat.
Go
right
ahead.
now.
Can I try to stop him?
Yeah.
I guess
so,
it's an athletics
yeah.
thing.
Opposed athletics for both of you.
Let's go. Damn.
Fuck me. I got a 6. Oh shit.
Samuel, roll to attack.
A bonk.
Stop.
You
No,
go in
if
front of
only
me.
I didn't
I'm
take
just
that
like-
fucking edible, man. Fuck.
No.
I
It's
rolled
giving me a real
that's
body
9.
high.
I just.
You go to bring the staff down on him really quick. The guy in the stand shoots up, puts a dagger right to your throat, and he's like, "Trust me, you don't want to do it."
I just like ah. Oh damn, that's an actual dagger, huh?
He
Hey,
takes
bro.
he takes the dagger away from your throat, licks it on the sharp side so it cuts his tongue, and he's like, "Yeah, I think it's real."
Hey bro, you didn't have to be that extra. You did not. No one in this room would have not believed you if you said it's a real dagger, bro. Like you did not have to do that.
Alfie is just about near ready to jump off of the mess.
You know what? I don't blame you. Hey bro, you guys got food?
The
Colin, say they have fish. Say they have fish.
the
If you say, I'd be like, yo, say you have fish, and I swear I don't care about that dagger, bro. I'm swinging assets, bro.
the drained looking fella looks up from his stall and is like, "No, we do not serve food at this stall, sir."
Do you have any? Oh, it's a stall. Oh, Okay, I see it. I get
Well,
the
we
vibe.
don't really sell a lot. We don't sell anything.
So what's with the vibe of the stall then? Is it like
It's
an
like,
advice booth?
look, you ever been to? Well, no, you're from the outside. You probably wouldn't have. None of you have ever been to a fair in your life, have you?
So let's say one of us has. What about it? Is this a kissing booth? I'm not partaking if this is a kissing booth.
He looks at you and he's like, okay. No, this is like when they had big events and celebrations in the outside before. Whenever it like kicked off, people would go through the start and they'd get like their tickets and map and information, and that's what this is.
Oh, it's an information booth.
Sure, yeah,
Oh.
that's a good word for it, or 2 words, whatever.
Okay. Sorry. Let's start over with this introduction. I'm Sam. These are other people. We were on the golden boat. Something happened, and we fought a giant monster from a cell. And we got sent here.
Yeah, I know. That's how everyone gets here.
Everyone. Oh, this is systemic. So were those boats like planned?
What? No,
The boats.
the boats always work as proper.
What do you mean work is proper? So they don't get
We're
attacked.
planned.
Getting attacked and everyone getting kidnapped is as proper.
Whoa, hold on. Your boat, the ship was attacked?
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
like 4 boats that came out from the ocean. Yeah, it doesn't sound realistic when I say it out loud, but like,
He slams the stall. God damn, squirrel! What the fuck is going on out there? You never tell me anything. And you see the squirrel like looks down at him and with like a coy smile at its mouth and is like, "There is much I do not know. There is much I do know, and much I'm not allowed to tell."
I lean over to Marco, who I think is closest to me, and I'm like, am I the only person that thinks that this squirrel's fucking hot?
hey yo, I'm gonna do a roll for hey yo.
Yeah. Yeah, please do.
I just kind of like, I just think to myself, hey yo,
Bong.
You see that the squirrel looks over at all of you and is like, "Yes, your arrival here is much different than those before you, but it should be, for you seem to be somewhat more special than the others, Samuel of Earth."
I kind of just pause a bit and I'm like, oh, that's not good.
Earth? You came up from the ground?
And then he turns over, sigh of groggy author.
Hello.
Alfie of the waves.
Alfie is confused. He's never really considered himself to be off the waves because everything is waves right now.
Again of the Golden Horde. Marco.
I don't think he knows what clan I'm on.
Marco and
Valentino.
Marco and Fred. You see, he calls you Fred, and nobody, and you never told him that. Marco and Fred of. Oddly enough, your backgrounds are curious.
Wait, okay, theirs are, but mine not. Is this routine? Because it makes me feel a lot safer if my situation's routine here.
No, you are by far an enigma in this world, Samuel.
Alright, that's perfect. That's perfect. I'm just about to die here. That's what's gonna happen.
Allow
It'll be
me
great.
to introduce myself. I am Khan. I am an emissary of Alita himself. I parole these woods where many first arrive upon the golden ship, although you did not quite have that lucky arrival. The fact that you were able to upset the power of Zeroni was enough to prove yourselves, in my eyes anyway. Welcome to Alita.
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn. So I was looking across for the birds. Can I peer down from the nest, like to look for like a floor?
There is a floor below the nest, like made up of like intertwined branches and leaves and everything. Even the leaves feel like very solid to stand on, like not like a normal leaf.
There's no like ground, like you can't see ground from here.
No, just like the branches and leaves.
Con, are we on the arch route right now?
Yes, you are on the arch route.
Holy shit. Can I touch the arch route and see if I can sense my network?
Yeah, go for it. Roll a what would that be? There's no family check, is there?
Nature.
Yeah, do a nature. Nature. Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh fuck, I'm not good at nature.
Now hold on.
Oh, it's a 2. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
13.
You go to like put your hand on the ground and sense your kin, your family, and you get shot back like 10 feet. The overwhelming amount of living matter on this tree is so overwhelming that there's absolutely no way you would be able to single out your family.
Fuck. Can I tell if... So, in my... Sorry, deep lore. in my background, it said that like there were legends that like we were of the Archroot, that like the Archroot was the center of our network. Can I get any kind of vibe of that?
As
If,
you do touch
I am
it,
connected to the Archroot.
yeah, as you do touch it, you do feel warm inside. Like you feel like a very homely vibe coming from the ground here.
Oh my god, we made it. Holy shit.
I just kind of look around.
Sai walks back and forth on the ground for a while. Sorry, Sam.
No, you're good. You're good. I just kind of look like after looking towards the ground and realizing that like I can't even notice like a solid earthy ground. I kind of look around and register everything. I just kind of fall back on like sort of sit down on like the nest, just sitting there like, damn. You know, they said it was legends, but like, holy shit, this place is massive.
Khan looks at you guys and he's like, although it's odd that you were able to escape from the jail cells to begin with. Did you have outside help of some kind?
It's called being a boss. It's called being a boss, but we wrecked their shit.
Agreed.
Oh, you met the person. Yeah, there was some random dude. He was a bit weird, but like he wasn't there when we fought the boss. You know what I mean? So like, did he help though? You know what I mean?
I see. So
Alfie will just say, I didn't. I got out.
In response to Samuel telling him, he says, I see. So he's still at work out there.
Oh, that dude's like a notable figure. Cause like, I wasn't really vibing with his personality.
Not
exactly. I think some people in the group were.
Not
like,
notable to the world. Notable to you all and what you will encounter.
Dang.
With that, I will leave you to my associate here, Mr. Danings. Mr. Danings, please guide them.
Mr. Danings, if you may.
Mr. Danings, if you may. And then Khan looks at you, and each and every one of you, like a long look in his eye. He's not like smiling, like kind of wickedly or anything anymore. He's just looking at you with as much of a like gentle expression as this monstrosity can convey.
I was gonna say, I'm looking at it like, I don't know.
He looks at you all and he's like, "It must be you. We will meet again." And then he just kind of dissolves into leaves and twigs and like flies off into the air.
Oh.
It's normal.
Right. Okay. Hey, bro. Hey, Danings. We got off on the wrong foot. This is info center, so you have to have info. Man, I'm just looking for some meat, dog. Like I promise you, let me get a little bit in that isn't fish, and we'll be like good to go, bro. Like,
Are you?
by the way, how do we leave? I just registered. How do we leave?
He looks at you. I appreciate it. I don't swing that way.
He just jumps off the side.
Yeah, you can jump off the side. That's fine. Danings like looks at the rest of you and he points to the building in the way back and he's like, I'm just kind of the intro guy. I don't really know that much. You're gonna want to talk to him.
This is a whole lot of redirectings. Can I get a name for when we meet the person?
Yeah, his name's sorry, long night. His name's Fenlo. Fenlo.
Like Fen as in fenugreek? Fenlo?
Yeah, no, Fen as in like PH.
Oh, Fen. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
As if that makes a giant difference. It's the same sound.
Also, I will put it in there. That's how you spell Khan's name.
Oh, man. I was thinking Khan, like the great Khan. I was like, oh, that's going to be great. I can call him, like, Chinggis.
Khan.
Yeah, Chinggis.
Yeah, so Fenlo.
He's running around the place trying to find, like,
Well, all right. Take it easy. You and your cut tongue and dagger that is here. Enjoy a nap.
I don't know what you're referring to, bud. He sticks his tongue at you. Is completely healed.
I was just like, all right, okay, it's okay. I guess we're all extra here. Well, I can be extra too. And I kind of like tap my staff because I got a trick where I can tap my staff and it does a little sparkly thing on the wrench side. And instead it just goes into a kapoof pout of smoke. I'm like, all right, okay, yeah, fine, whatever. Screw you guys too.
And then he just slumps back over, looking to get another shut-eye.
Hey, I guess y'all ready to go north to that building over there? Is this north? I don't know. You just want to go across the nest? Anyone?
Alfie is disappointed that he didn't find a boat.
I don't see why not.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we're moving a step forward. Let's go.
All right, so you guys approach this old building.
As we do so, I pass by the center. Can I like roll a quick perception? or
Okay, so
investigation?
that's
Like-
just on the image. That's not like a thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll just pass by then.
Yeah. Oh, Willow, did you say something?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys are at the old building here. As you get closer, you make out that it's definitely some sort of like religious building of sorts. It has like that kind of architecture behind it, like somewhat Gothic, somewhat romantic architecture. But you don't really know like what. It's not really a mesh of styles that you've seen before. Yeah, I got you. Don't worry. Yeah, so it's like this old, basically church building.
My face slightly sours at it. I'm just like, oh, okay. I guess we're doing this now.
And there is like one like door in the front here.
I guess if no one else wants to volunteer, I go and just kind of knock on it with the staff.
And the door slightly creaks open.
Like as if someone's like opening.
No,
it,
no,
or-
like you tapping on it, like knocked it open.
Okay, I was gonna say like if it's
Right.
slightly open, I'm like I can't fit in there if you're opening it.
Mhm.
So I just kind of lightly
Kicks the
push it
door.
open. What's up?
Alfie drop kicks the door.
Oh. I reach forward to lightly push the door open, and I end up not doing that because.
Do you, Alfie? Do you actually go drop kick the door?
I'll like Sparta kick.
Okay.
Oh, so you don't like lay flat? All right.
Yeah, so you Sparta kick the door. As this happens, you hear a snap as the door opens, and two giant mallets come down from the ceiling and crush your leg to ash, basically.
Like for real?
Like for real.
I just kind of look a bit. I'm like, oh. Hey, Alfie, don't yell. Just come over here. Just come over here slowly.
Alfie is like not aware that this has happened yet.
Alfie,
Looks
Alfie.
down,
No, Alfie,
Here's
Alfie,
going
look at me.
straight.
Look at me. Look at me.
and
Look at
then
me.
I will note.
curling straight.
I will note something bizarre. It doesn't hurt.
I
No,
check for traps.
it's not out of pain. It's out of fear.
Yeah.
Gen looks around, looks for like immediately any other traps. Doesn't really like notice anything.
We're good. I walk in.
As you walk in, a giant spike shoots up out of the middle pillar right through your skull, and you are dead.
Oh.
Again.
Alfie's screaming.
Again.
Die?
You hear some
Hey,
clamor. You hear some clamor in the back of the church, and he's like, "Oh, fuck, shit! Oh, I'm so. Oh my god! Oh, I am so sorry. Let me fix that." You hear some like clattering going on, and you hear like a bunch of like traps disarming basically throughout the building. And this very, yeah.
Just to quickly interrupt, as that happens, Alfie loses his balance and just falls in through the doorway.
As you fall, you land face first in like a somewhat deep pool of water. Like not like very deep, but like a good like 3 or 4 inches of water inside this church building. and the mist is inside the church, which seems a little weird to you, but it's also like a lot stronger. Like I would call this like a light drizzle, more so than a mist. This very like shaky looking dude with glasses and a thick purplish robe comes out of the back. He's like, I am so sorry. If I had known, I never want. This is. I mean,
universally look at the body.
Yeah, he looks at Alfie's leg and then over at Gen's corpse and is like, well, I mean, at least it didn't hurt, right? he chuckles to himself a bit.
I pause from Alfie and I immediately run up and like attempt to whack him with the staff, like just full frontal.
He cowers in like total fear. He's like, "Oh my god! I swear it was an accident. I'd never want to do it. I'm so sorry. I'm so."
Oh, I didn't let him finish. I swung through. Though. I was like, "Oh."
Oh, you knock him. He does not have like high constitution at all. He like basically, like an inch from unconsciousness.
Wait.
Alfie's not dead. He just had his foot destroyed by 2 hammers. And he's screaming.
Can I use this?
No, it's not a poison. So
Okay, it is kind of a curse though.
Yeah, it is a curse.
Hey, disabled people can do so much, Willow. That's very ableist of you.
Okay, right. Can I use a red cross? A red X.
If you just get a peg leg from now on, that increases his pirate image, but like
as you're laying in the water, he gets the priest looking dude gets up and he's like, look, it's fine, okay? I know it's bad, but it's gonna be fine. I promise.
You got 3 seconds to tell me why it's gonna be fine. I'm already winding up the next swing.
I mean, just look, and you turn around and Gen's body is gone.
You sold his body already, bro? That's
what? Why would I sell it? I get nothing out of that. And I was here. You saw me. Look, just look at the ground. You see in the pool of water, Gen kind of like floats to the top, and then like his back up, and then he like flops over and takes like a deep inhale. Yeah. Look.
Hey guys.
I couldn't stop.
I assume Alfie is holding his whole leg, still screaming.
Your leg is back. Your leg is.
Yeah, no, I know. Like a whole leg.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, but he's still screaming.
Yeah, 100%.
He's not aware. He's screaming in the water. He's gonna probably drown.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of put both hands to my face and I'm like, oh my god, this is a respawn point. This makes so much sense now.
I mean,
I walk up to the priest and I kind of like dust off his clothes a bit. I'm like, all right, no harm, no foul. You got a little bit of. I lick my thumb and just wipe some blood off of his like forehead.
So this is where I will introduce our next thing here. Our next unique mechanic. So what you guys just encountered outside and now inside the church were respectively a fountain and a rain room. Along the journey, players will encounter pools of water. There was like a little bit of water around the nest, and obviously there was some falling from the sky. Smaller ones of these are called fountains, and the larger ones with like actual like deep pools like the one you're kind of in now with thicker rain are called rain rooms. At both fountains and rain rooms, players heal and regain spell slots. You restore, I'll put this information in later, but you restore a certain amount of health in fountains and you restore more health in rain rooms. Basically think of a fountain as a short rest and a rain room as a long rest. When a player character dies, they are not truly dead, but instead are absorbed by the archroot and expelled back at the last fountain or rain room visited.
Ooh,
Checkpoints.
That's cool.
With the caveat that all dewdrops are collected and absorbed by the archroot in the process. So again, the inspiration. Oh wait, you didn't eat one, did you? Or you did?
Oh, my dew! I did.
Okay, yeah. So you lose your inspiration. Fountains, rain rooms, and dewdrops as a whole are studied as miracles called, and this miracle is like under the subject of liquidin. Liquidin. I spelled that wrong.
Do I need a dewdrop to respawn?
You do not.
or-
It just means that any you have are removed from you. So, for instance, if Sai had died, all of the ones that they were holding on them would have disappeared.
I see.
Yeah. And the priest like explains all of this to you guys.
It's like, okay. So. All right. Just kind of look around. Can I sense Arcana?
Yeah, go for it.
Just wanna, or is it history? Like I wanna figure out if I can like understand a bit more the origin of this magic or miracle.
I will say do Arcana, and then I am going to actually give you some history in a second here, and that's how I'm going to round it out. The magic you sense in this place is the same magic that you felt when you sensed the dewdrops before. It is very powerful magic that you can't quite place to anything beyond these areas of water, essentially.
I think I will make it an effort. I don't know if it'll be successful, and it'll probably be like a long time in the campaign before I get any progress in it. But I kind of want to make an effort to understand this specific type of magic, like to a point where I'm like I can do some like miracles with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
As he is like explaining the whole thing to you, he does mention that liquidin is basically like a field of study. Like there are people on the tree who dedicate their entire lives to it, like they would doctoring or like engineering or whatever. They're like researchers of liquidin essentially. Yeah. So that is where we are. It's not that long. I'm debating on whether or not to do this now or at the start of next session.
Is it? Well, I guess there's one urgent question that I have currently, but I don't know if that is answered with your.
What's your question?
Well, my question in character would be, okay, so I'm coming to terms with all this, and you say that this is being researched in the tree, right? So there's whole civilization here, and yet you never thought to talk to the outside world?
We
or
can't.
Any of the remnants of it?
We are unable to talk to the outside world. The tree does not let us to leave. You understand that the gold ship only arrives once a month, yes?
Well,
And
it did. It was supposed to.
And it never returns with anyone new, or anyone old, I should say.
So is everyone here just people that came from the gold ship?
Some were here long before. Some were here before even them.
So, are we stuck here?
There may be ways off. They are just unbeknownst to me at this moment.
Sai takes a small bite out of his own arm and goes, "Man, stuck is a state of mind."
Meanwhile,
that's a good mentality to have, Sai.
Your arm immediately heals back.
Spoken like someone who's never been imprisoned for 14 years.
Yep, that's true about me.
And Fenlo like stands up and takes a good look at like each and every one of you, and he's like, new Kindred. Always interesting to see you folks come by. Kindred.
Yo, I'm an undead. Oh, never mind then.
He looks at you confused.
Okay. Nothing. Kindred. Kindred implies family, right? Are we? Like, is there some bloodline here going on, or is it just a formal title?
I think like 4 out of 5 of us have blood.
Family doesn't have to just be who you're related to, you know?
Also, there's 6 of us.
He looks at you and he's like,
train wreck.
He looks at you and he's like, Kindred refers to the folks that come along this way from some circumstance or another. One way or another, many folks end up at the tree, at the archroot, and they rally together to find the secrets of the world that have long been secret to us, and each and every one of them is a daughter or son of Elida, and they are united under the banner of Kindred.
Interesting.
Alfie goes, did you say my mom's here?
Your mother?
No.
I don't know about particular people. I haven't seen a rabbit in recent memory, but it's been a
Have you seen
while.
anyone who looks like me?
Have you seen anyone who looks like me?
You all have to understand, I am 6,000 years old. I've been here quite a while. Many people have come across my threshold.
Well, why you gotta be 6,000-year-old like that?
Do you know if you've seen Joe here before?
Who's Joe?
Joe Biden,
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden, wake
up. Yeah.
Yo, you say
Too busy getting his booty
the
blasted.
entire the moment they say who's Joe, the entire place gets dark immediately, save for Marco.
he looks over at Gen in particular, and he's like, here, I can show you definitive proof that you are a Kindred. And he touches Marco on the forehead, and involuntarily you turn into a bloodhawk.
Concerning.
Well,
why'd you do that?
Well, does this not piece it all together? You think a kobold like him would have this sort of ability out in the modern world, out in the normal world? This is not.
Well, yeah, all my family did.
Wait, did you say you turn Marco?
You said
Or
Marco.
turn-
Oh, I meant Gen. My apologies.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I come from a long line of Gennies.
You come
Wait.
from a long line of people who can transform.
Yeah, Gennies. That's what our family name is.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You guys didn't pick up on that.
It just dawned on me what you were doing.
Get it?
He's a genie.
Genie.
Oh.
Oh, God. Oh, even then, the transmorphing ability of a genie isn't quite to the extent of any creature you can find. Did you?
Yeah, I'm just great, that's all.
You all felt it when you awoke in that jail cell, did you not?
Not really.
Yeah.
I'm not really from around here, so I'm kind of going with the flow on whatever happens around me.
He tells you all, step outside with me, and he takes you back out into the nest. And he's like, sit, feel the ground below you.
You mean the nest?
Yeah.
Okay. You say yes to that.
Actually, now that you've mentioned it, let me How do I? Hello. There we go. Now that you've
Sai
mentioned it,
immediately begins meditating with perfect form.
the nest is not there anymore. Actually, it's just the tree itself.
Oh, so we just go outside and we're at the ground where the roots are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just hey bro, does this building do this often?
This looks like roots. These are a bundle of branches. You were nowhere near the base of the tree.
Oh, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of branches.
Yeah, he's just like, quick, sit, and so he kind of sits you all down on the clump over here.
You just sit there. What's up?
And this is what I will wrap up with. Just some extra lore. Yeah, that's why I'm wrapping up. He sits you down. He says, close your eyes and feel the story I'm about to tell you. Elida is the manifestation of divinity in this world. Stories tell of a man who appeared out of nowhere and was born with no name. This man wandered wastelands and deserts, turning them into forests and swamps. He birthed animals from sod and stone. He had infinite arms and severed each one. From the fingers of his detached arms came the races of intelligent life. His left arm spawned all things benevolent and pure, while his right created the strong and awe-inspiring. He ordained the first marriage and killed the first victim. He raised the first son and instituted the first night. All that ever was, ever is, and ever will be, that is Elida, both here and beyond the tree. When Elida left this realm, he did so in a whisper. He crawled into a hole in the trunk of a withered oak, a sapling just 10 years old that had failed to survive Elida's first winter. He was never seen again, but the tree continued to grow past its death. It sprouted leaves of every color imaginable and bore its roots deep into the ground, deeper than any mole or ant could dig. The tree never stopped growing. The Befores, the oldest ancestors we have records of, they claim Elida was 10,000 years old when their oldest members were born. Therefore, the ancient oak would be 25,000 years old today. And even then, the Befores were not all-knowing and only estimated the tree's age. Some speculate age is much older, and that if one were to cut down Elida and count the rings of age, never pausing for food or sleep, their great-grandson would die before the task was achieved. Today, we feel Elida's blessing through this oak. Nay, he is the oak. His magic pours through every stem, every bud, and every dewdrop. It behaves unlike any other non-sentient plant, almost as if it has a mind of its own. I certainly believe it does. I've seen it do things no one can fathom. In a world of studied magic where spells fester inside books and are bound by evocation, Elida is an enigma. A beautiful and terrible enigma. You felt it too, did you not? Upon arriving at this tree, an immense boon and a horrible burden were bestowed upon you, yes? That is the power of Elida, alive inside each and every one of us. Just as he birthed life and sun and brought death and night, so too must there be a balance in all of us if we are to be part of his essence. I sit in this temple every day and pray for the victims of the great waves, and I beg Elida to tell me why he did it, or even if he did it. But that's a mystery we may never know. That is what Elida provides to me in my wisdom, and what I will share with you today.
Oh, hold up. Just want to clap it up for a good story.
Yeah, that's neat and all, but Elida's supposed to grant a big dragon lord, so
What?
sorry to say you're wrong.
He looks at you and he's like, "A what?"
Yeah, the dragon lord. Anyway, I'm here to awaken them. I start walking away.
He looks at the others of you. 6,000 years, and that's a new one.
Yeah, I'll be real. I don't understand it either. But I kind of get where you're coming from. You feel different.
All right.
Yeah.
With that is the end of our session. Unless anyone has any last-minute questions or comments about the magic, the tree, etc.
No, I just wanted to do like an Arcana check. So just to fit in with the lore. Damn it. Well, that's perfectly balanced there. It fits. I feel at balance with the tree, and I understand what he's saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So good things and bad things all come from Elida.